I want to welcome everyone to NEA Sports coverage of high school basketball. We're at Valley View for some early afternoon 5A East Conference coverage between the Valley View Blazers and the Greene County Tech Eagles. We got a doubleheader for you, starting with the good girls contest. Valley View coming into this one 14-4, 4-0 atop of the 5A East, and they're tied there with the 18-1 Greene County Tech Lady Eagles, who are also 4-0 in conference. Should be a great matchup. You've got the Tech Lady Eagles here, coached by Jason Smith. Everything starts with them with Amaria Johnson, then Sophia Gonzalez. Both are signing to play at the next level, with Johnson at Louisiana Tech and Sophia Gonzalez at Wallace State. Addie Ryan, a sharpshooter, and then Presley Carpenter and Kinsley Patterson kind of do a little bit of everything for the Lady Eagles. Actually, we're going to step away very quickly and come back, and we'll talk about the Lady Blazers and have you tip off.
Dealerships is not run to brag, but actually we are. Central was awarded, yet again, General Motors Mark of Excellence. We have the perfect ride waiting for you and exceptional service. So find your next vehicle at a Central dealership today.
Milligan Heating and AC works to serve the Northeast Arkansas community in meeting all of your HVAC needs. Give Justin Milligan a call at 870-243-2820.
When you ask someone about their favorite show, there's a good chance it's on CBS or Fox, two of the most popular networks in the country. When you ask someone where they go for local news and information, they usually say Northeast Arkansas News. When you ask someone how they grew their business, they'll probably tell you they advertise with KJNB. When you add it all up, top-rated networks, local focus, and dynamic advertising, you get more than just a TV station. You'll get a hometown friend. KJNB. This is who we are. This is home.
70 years trying to do things the right way, with honesty, heart, and hometown pride. With 4 locations across Paragould, Rector, and Kennett, we offer a wide selection of GMC, Chevy, Buick, and Ford vehicles, and service centers to keep them running strong. We're a family-owned business, and we treat every customer like one of our own, because after 70 years, that's what matters most.
Home or your business, Delta Glass is Northeast Arkansas's clear choice for superior glass products and services. Delta Glass is known for their internally produced insulated glass units, providing quick and precise replacements for most all windows. If you've just completed your dream home or a recent remodel, Delta Glass provides the most sought-after custom shower enclosures and mirrors in the industry. Storefront glazing can create an inviting professional atmosphere for any business facility. Delta Glass specializes in custom design and fabricated storefront systems for all sizes and styles. If you're in need of superior glass products and services that are second to none in the region, call Delta Glass today at 870-520-6290 or visit them on Dan Avenue in Jonesboro.
Give you a cordial welcome.
Back here at Valley View High School for NEA Sports coverage of high school basketball. It's an early afternoon 5A East battle between the Greene County Tech Lady Eagles and the Valley View Lady Blazers. We talked a little bit about Greene County Tech before the break. Valley View coming at this one at 14-4 and 4-0 in the conference as well, tied atop the 5A East with Greene County Tech. They'll have a balanced lineup. Bella Seaman, Bonnie Fagan, Ruby Reynolds, Brianna Huff, Avery Ellis all can contribute in different ways. Jayla Lett, Julie Rutherford also bringing some depth in off the bench. So should be a fantastic ball game as we get an outright leader in the conference after this one, with these two teams tied at 4-0 in the conference at the moment. Starting for the Greene County Tech Lady Eagles, coached by Jason Smith. Number 00, Addie Ryan. Number 1, Presley Carpenter. Number 22, Kinsley Patterson. Number 4, Sophia Gonzalez, the Wallace State signee. And Amaria Johnson, number 23, the Louisiana Tech signee. The starting lineup for your Lady Eagles. For the Valley View Lady Blazers, also 4-0 in the 5A East, 14-4 overall, coached by Angie Ellis. They'll start number 4, Bonnie Fagan.
Valley View is coached by Angie Ellis and assisted by Hunter Smith. They come into tonight's
As
contest
Keith
with an
Campbell
overall record of 14-4.
goes over the starting lineup for the Lady Blazers on the PA system.
Starting for your Lady Blazers at guard, she's a 5'9" sophomore, number 3.
5'9" sophomore, number 3, Avery Ellis. That's Coach Ellis' daughter. A scorer in many ways, can knock down the outside shot, get to the rim. Number 4, there's 5'10" senior Bonnie Fagan, who we just mentioned, kind of a do-it-all for the Lady Blazers. She can handle it at 5'10", she can play inside. Number 11, a 5'10" senior Bree Huff, one of the better athletes for the Lady Blazers, but really anybody in the area. 5'6" senior, number 13, Bella Seaman, kind of the motor of this group. And then number 21, 5'9" senior Ruby Reynolds, outside scoring threat here for the Lady Blazers. Kind of a regional tournament, state tournament feel here in Blazer Arena as they move these games up to beat the winter weather coming in later tonight. As they moved them up earlier in the week, it looked like they might just get them in before the weather started, but I believe from latest forecast they'll be able to get both these contests in plenty of time. Kenny Faulkner, Troy Cox, and Blake Kibbins, your officials for this one, as Troy Cox ready at the center circle. Amaria Johnson and Bree Huff on the tip. Tip goes to the Lady Eagles to start this one. They'll be wearing black, trimmed in gold and green, the white with blue and gold for the Lady Blazers, who start the man-to-man look. Backside, inside to Johnson, and a nice set there to start. A little backside rip, diagonal pass from Presley Carpenter to Amaria Johnson to get her started early, and it's 2-0 Greene County Tech. Ruby Reynolds gets it across the timeline to Bonnie Fagan, who gets it to Huff, who misses the first one but puts the stick back in to tie it at 2. Give her an offensive rebound and a stick back. 2-2 in this one early on in a 5A East Conference matchup to give us an outright leader. Kinsley Patterson in the corner for threes off. Avery Ellis pulls down the rebound. She'll push in transition. She'll pull up for 3 as nobody picks her up. That one rolls in. Shooters roll at home, and it's 5-2 Lady Blazers. To Kinsley Patterson. She'll skip it over to Gonzalez, try to get it inside to Johnson. She'll make her move around Huff, stripped by Ellis. Ball on the floor as it comes out to Gonzalez. She'll get it to Patterson, who'll one dribble pull up from the wing or in the corner, no good. And they're going to get Presley Carpenter on the foul as Bella Seaman pulled down the rebound for Valley View.
Teams first.
Brad Davis with you, being joined later by Ryan Fletcher here in this early afternoon of basketball. A lot of teams moved up to Thursday night as Tech and Valley View opted for the early afternoon tilt. Inside to Bonnie Fagan. She misses. Tipped around, and it'll go to Greene County Tech.
Out of bounds. Eagles basketball.
A lot of people watching the radar coming through this weekend, and it looks like teams starting these early Fridays will get them in. Here's Gonzalez to the rim. Pull up. Floater is good. First bucket for Sophia Gonzalez. She comes off the ball screen and cuts the lead to 5-4 Lady Blazers as Tech picks up a 2-2-1 press. Seaman looking around. Dribbles it across. Swings it. Patterson knocks it back. And that's going to be a 10-second violation on the Lady Blazers. So give the ball back to Greene County Tech.
Greene County Tech basketball.
So Kinsley Patterson will trigger it in the sideline for the Lady Eagles as they're down 1, trying to regain the lead. They led early 2-0. Ball goes into Johnson. Skips it over to Addie Ryan. Sharpshooter up, long, no good. Rebound long to Bella Seaman, her second of the game. She's going to push in transition against Gonzalez, who swipes at it out of bounds, and will stay with Valley View.
Out of bounds, Blazers basketball.
Bella Seaman, one of the better rebounding guards you'll see in this area. Screen-to-screener action for Valley View into Reynolds as she gets up. And they'll reset up top to Ellis. Man-to-man look for Greene County Tech. Over to Fagan in the wing. As it looks like a little confusion, Huff comes with the ball screen. Pitch back to Ellis for three, no good. Amaria Johnson pulls down the board. She'll outlet to Carpenter. She'll drive middle, out to Johnson, off no good, but there's Carpenter who pulls down the rebound. And that's the thing about Presley Carpenter. She is a double-double machine. They find Sophia Gonzalez for three, her 5th point of the quarter, and it's 7-5. Tech regains the lead. A little back-and-forth action, long pass by Seaman. She's going to dribble in, pull up jumper off the front of the rim, but gets her own rebound. And there she is again with her 3rd board. To Ellis, drives left side, nothing there, rebounded by Johnson. She'll pull it out of the traffic and pick it up and get it to Carpenter. Ball screen up top for Ryan, pass to Patterson underneath, she's off no good, rebound Bonnie Fagan. Here comes Ruby Reynolds the other way, tries to get it into Huff on the post, and it's stolen by Sophia Gonzalez. Pass ahead is a little off touch, it'll go out of bounds. As Kibbins corrects himself, says it was tipped, and it'll stay with Greene County Tech. Stack look in the middle, trying to go inside to Johnson, stolen by Fagan. Ball screen up top, and they're going to say move and screen the other way on Brianna Huff. Maybe he didn't get all the way set. That's her first, team's first of the quarter. And with 3:32 to go in this opening quarter, it's 7-5. Greene County Tech with the lead in the ball as the clock has not started yet. Neither one. No one notices it but me. Inside to Patterson, up with the left hand, a little scoop is up and in, and that's her first bucket of the game, and it's 9-5 Greene County Tech. Ellis up the sideline to Huff against the Tech pressure. She gets trapped in the corner, and that one's stolen by Addie Ryan, and she's going to go the other way. She's going to pull up for three, got it. If she's on the floor, she's in range, folks, and the Three Rivers commit buries her first three of the game off a steal. And it's 10-5 Lady Eagles. Here's Kinsley Patterson, gets a piece of that one, but falls to Fagan. She's going to attack the rim, up and good. First bucket for Bonnie Fagan, cuts the lead to 10-7. Tech with the lead and the basketball. They'll slow the pace a little bit here. Screen up top by Gonzalez. She'll step through, and a nice little smooth lay. Little scoop shot up and in. And it's 7 for her, and I think they got the score corrected. 14-7 Lady Eagles. Skip pass over to Seaman. Pull up jumper at the elbow. Rolls around, no good. Battle for the loose ball. We'll go with Greene County Tech. Jayla Lett will check into the game for the first time.
Game for Valley View, number 1.
Giving Bree Huff a breather.
Lett. Out of bounds, Greene County Tech basketball.
Led another senior on this team. 6 seniors on the roster. They've got 8 in uniform and 1 on the bench hurt, but they can all contribute, so depth not a lot. There's a block there by Bonnie Fagan as Patterson got it inside, but it stays with the Lady Eagles.
Tech basketball.
2 minutes exactly to go. 19 on the shot clock here. 14-7 Greene County Tech with the lead. Gonzalez inbounds up top. Here's Presley Carpenter for three, and it rattles home.
Presley Carpenter.
The Lady Blazers have left her open early in this one, and she made them pay there and pushes the lead to 17-7. Fagan catches in the middle, offside to Seaman, pump fakes. Has Patterson fly by, and a good job there by the Lady Blazers against the press. That's Seaman's first bucket. Cuts the lead to 8, 17-9. Minute 30 to go, opening quarter. Blazers move to a, looks like a matchup zone, a 1-3-1 look. Bonnie Fagan at the top. Gets it to Johnson in the middle. She's going to be fouled and go to the free throw line. We're going to get Avery Ellis on the foul.
Number 3, Avery Ellis.
Her first, team second of the quarter. And 2 shots coming for Amaria Johnson.
Amaria Johnson at the line, 2
the
shots.
Louisiana Tech signee. First free throw is off, no good. Second one on its way is good. So 1 of 2 for Johnson. She's got 3 points, and it's 18-9. Greene County Tech, they'll stay at the 2-2-1 pressure against the Lady Blazers. Here's Ruby Reynolds working against it. Beats Addie Ryan off the dribble, gets inside, going to draw the foul and go to the free throw line. Good job there with the left hand, the offhand of Ruby Reynolds. She beats Ryan to the rim and draws the foul. Her first, team second of the quarter.
Ruby Reynolds,
and Reynolds
2 shots.
Has a chance to get in the scoring column for the first time. First free throw's up and long. Second one is good. Nothing but net there for her first point of the evening, and it cuts the lead to 18-10. Tech with the lead in the ball, 1:05 to go in this opening quarter. Nice move there by Gonzalez, who dumps it down to Johnson for her 5th point and gives assist to Sophia Gonzalez. Found the gap in the zone, drew that bottom defender, and just kind of wrapped it around to Johnson, who laid it up easily. 20-10 now, the Lady Eagle lead. A little shuffle cut action here for the Lady Blazers. Ball screen up top. Back to Lett. She'll rip through. And the ball on the ground will go to Greene County Tech. Blazer faithful wanting a foul on that play.
Out of bounds.
But it will go to Greene County Tech. Shot clock is off as we look at 20 seconds to go in this opening quarter. 10-point Tech lead. High post to Patterson. She puts it on the floor, kicks it out to Addie Ryan. Can't leave her alone, and that's why. Second three for Addie Ryan makes it 6 for her, and a 13-point Tech lead as the horn sounds to end the first quarter. 23-10, Greene County Tech leads Valley View here on NEA Sports.
Contractors can count on Barton's. With your own dedicated sales representative, you'll get personalized support and accurate material takeoffs to keep your project on budget. Need flexible financing? We offer in-house accounts and financing options. Plus, take advantage of our product holding, on-site delivery, and professional installation of flooring, cabinets, and vanities. Supplying local contractors for 140 years. Visit us online at bartons.com. Build it better with Barton's.
We're back here at Valley View High School. NEA Sports coverage of high school basketball. 5A East battle going on with the Greene County Tech Lady Eagles visiting the Blazers of Valley View. 23-10, the Tech leads after the first quarter, and just kind of a balanced attack for Greene County Tech there. They caused a couple of turnovers, but essentially it was the half-court game and the shots, knocking down shots for the Lady Eagles that extended that lead. Led by number 4, Sophia Gonzalez. She's got 7. Addie Ryan hit 2 threes with 6. Amaria Johnson with 5. Presley Carpenter 3. And Kinsley Patterson 2. So a balanced attack for the Lady Eagles to take a 13-point lead to open this. The Lady Blazers will start the second quarter with the ball. Avery Ellis with 3. Huff with 2. Bonnie Fagan with 2. Seaman with 2. And Ruby Reynolds hit a free throw to round out the scoring in that first quarter for Valley View. They try to go high-low to Seaman, and Sophia Gonzalez is there to pick it off. She's got 2 steals in this one, and it's Lady Eagles basketball. Both of these teams tied atop the 5A East at 4-0. So this will give us an outright leader about a quarter through conference play. They're going to get a foul off the ball on Jayla Lett. That'll be her first, team's first of the quarter.
Number 1, Jayla Lett, her first, team's first.
Inbounds for the Lady Eagles. Gonzalez will trigger it in. Fakes it to Ryan, and there's Amaria Johnson to lay it in. Nice little fake there on the pass by Sophia Gonzalez, her second assist. Johnson lays it in at the bucket. Johnson's got 7 now to tie the team total. Team lead, I should say. It's 25-10. Trying to go inside again. Ruby Reynolds chasing down the loose ball. Gets it up top to Ellis. Ball screen up top for Fagan. Ellis gets to the rim. That's going to be an offensive foul on Avery Ellis. That is Kinsley Patterson sliding over to take the charge.
Team control foul is charged to Valley View's number 3, Avery Ellis. Her second.
Second foul on Ellis, team second of the quarter.
Eagles basketball.
And it'll be Lady Eagles ball with a 15-point lead here in the second quarter. Ellis deflects that one. That one's stolen by Seaman. She's going to go coast to coast the other way. Off one, no good. She ends up with the rebound, gets it to Lett in the wing for 3, and she knocks it down. First bucket for Jayla Lett off the hustle rebound by Bella Seaman and the steal. And it cuts the lead to 12, 25-13. 2-3 zone now look. Gets it inside to Johnson. Wild shot off, no good. Rebounded by Lett. She gets it to Reynolds. She'll bring it across to Ellis. Deep 3 for Avery Ellis. And that one's good. That's her second of the game. She's got 6, and now we got a 9-point game. A couple back-to-back threes cuts this lead to 9. 25-16 Tech on top. Addie Ryan trying to answer on the other end, and she does. And when she hits it, it doesn't seem to hit anything, and that's going to draw a 30-second timeout from Valley View. We'll take it with it right here on NEA Sports.
Number 11, Bree Huff.
Life moves different, not slower because we're behind, slower because we choose to soak it in. From post to posting, from stream to streaming. With Empower Broadband, we can FaceTime family across the country and get our work done so we can get back to what matters most. From game to gaming, from boots to booting up, faster internet doesn't mean a faster life. It means more time to enjoy the slow one. Connect faster, live slower with Empower Broadband.
From the first seed to a full harvest. From their first steps to their final day of school. From the everyday to the big adventure. From a great job to a greater calling. A true community bank is there through it all.
Basketball.
Back here at Valley View High School, where the Lady Blazers inbound the ball down 12 after the Addie Ryan 3. Gives her 9 on the contest. Here's Ruby Reynolds working against Ryan. She'll go up and draw the foul on Ryan. That's the second time Reynolds has been able to get to the rim against Addie Ryan and draw the foul. So 2 shots for Ruby Reynolds. That's the second on Ryan. First free throw long for Ruby Reynolds. Second one is up and good. Just like the last trip, 2 for 4 for Reynolds at the line and 2 points for her. 28-17, Tech with the lead in the ball. Gonzalez in the corner. Going to skip it over to Carpenter, up to Patterson, who's long. Rebound, battled for, came up with Carpenter there. She gets it out, and she'll reset things. Swung over to Ryan. She's feeling it again. That one's good. She's got 4-3. She's got 12 points. It's 31-17. She missed her first one, and the next 4 have been not even really close to a miss. That's hit the most rim out of the 4 makes she's had. Reynolds working against her defensively. Inside to Huff, and they're going to get Johnson reaching over the top. Good position there by Bree Huff.
23.
Johnson's first, team second of the quarter.
Her first.
Seaman will trigger it in for the Lady Blazers underneath.
Valley View basketball.
Up screen action, trying to get it inside to Huff. They'll go up top to Fagan. They go high-low to Huff. She misses. Hustle rebound by Kinsley Patterson, and she throws it off Fagan to go the other way. Good hustle play there by Patterson. Because that's the kind of thing she kind of brings to the table for the Lady Eagles. Ball swung around. Carpenter thought about it. And they're going to get let again off the ball on the hold. Looks like she's trying to face guard Johnson, and that's twice they've got her on a foul. She has her arms up to Coach Ellis, not sure what she's doing. They'll go 2-3 zone on this baseline. It's her second, team's third of the quarter. Inside to Johnson. Knocked around, and they're going to get let again, her third foul. As there was contact.
Valley View's number 1, Jayla Lett, her third.
Team's fourth, so they'll be baseline out of bounds again.
Greene County Tech.
And they're going to say Johnson was going up to shoot it because there's only 4 team fouls, so they'll give her 2.
Shooting 2 free throws, Demaria Johnson.
So Lett going over to Troy Cox, trying to get the reasoning for the off-the-ball fouls. As Julie Rutherford will check in for the first time for Lett, and she gets her explanation. Coming in for Greene County Tech is number 2, Addison Pillow. One thing of note for the Lady Eagles, number 21, Ava Williams, out the rest of the year with a knee injury, suffered in the NEA tournament. As Johnson goes 2 for 2. Pushes the lead back to 33-17, Greene County Tech. She's got 9 now to not lead Tech, but pace Tech. Williams suffered that injury. Usually the first player off the bench for Greene County Tech. That's going to be an offensive foul on Ruby Reynolds.
Team control foul.
Little collision on the handoff, and they're going to get Reynolds on the foul. Her first, team's 5th, but it's player control, so no free throws on that one. There's a 3-2 look now by, gets it into Patterson. She's going to travel with it on the block as she looked to go up, and I don't know if lost the balance or the defense kind of slowed her down, but it turnover to the Lady Blazers. 3:40 to go, first half, 33-17. Greene County Tech with the lead. Little flex action for Valley View. Seaman kicks it to Fagan, who thought about it, going to drive in and draw the foul on Carpenter. Presley Carpenter was there but didn't get set vertical, so Fagan will go to the free throw line. Her second foul, team's third of the quarter. And 2 free throws coming for Bonnie Fagan. She's got 2 on the evening. Early bucket off the press. She's going to rim this first one out. Second for Bonnie Fagan is long, no good. Ball tipped around, rebounded by Patterson, who gets it to Carpenter. They'll slow the pace. Jason Smith directs traffic. Pillow try to go inside. It bounced around perfectly to Amaria Johnson. Not how they drew it up, but effective nonetheless. 11 points for Amaria Johnson. It's 35-17. Seaman rips on Gonzalez. Looks for some help. Goes across the lane to Huff. Deflected by Carpenter. Battle for the loose ball is going to be jump ball and should go to Greene County Tech, and it does.
Jump ball. Into the game for Greene County Tech, number 3, Ava Gonzalez.
Number 3, Ava Gonzalez checks in for
Tech basketball.
the Lady Eagles, younger sister of Sophia Gonzalez. Valley View now will show a little full court pressure. Will 2-2-1 of their own. Gonzalez beats it up the middle to Sis in the corner, who gives it right back to her. You get 2:20 to go first half. 18-point Greene County Tech lead. Patterson soft spot jumper, no good. Here's Seaman with the rebound. Give her 5 already on the night. Push ahead to Ruby Reynolds. She lays it in for 2. She's got 4. Cuts the lead to 16, 35-19. Greene County Tech takes a timeout. We'll take it with them here on NEA Sports.
It's been over 70 years trying to do things the right way with honesty, heart, and hometown pride. With 4 locations across Paragould, Rector, and Kennett, we offer a wide selection of GMC, Chevy, Buick, and Ford vehicles and service centers to keep them running strong. We're a family-owned business, and we treat every customer like one of our own because after 70 years, that's what matters most.
Back here on NEA Sports coverage of high school basketball. Valley View High School, where the Lady Blazers trail the Greene County Tech Lady Eagles 35-19. Little early afternoon action here as the games were moved up to beat the winter weather that is forecasted. Stolen here by Bree Huff against the pressures. Lady Blazers trying to chip into this lead, and a couple baskets there. Cut it to 16, and Coach Smith of Tech wanted that timeout. Lady Blazers calls the turnover out of it. They're going to give it right back here on some miscommunication.
Out of bounds.
Right back to Greene County Tech.
Eagles basketball.
2-2-1 look for Valley View. Gets it inside to Gonzalez. Nice spin move there. Goes up. Block, foul, lays it in, and it's good. Julie Rutherford trying to take the charge, but it's going to get called for the block. Bucket was good for Sophia Gonzalez.
Number 20, Julie Rutherford.
Her first foul, teams in the bonus, so the and one is off, no good, and Bree Huff pulls down the board. Gonzalez has 9 on the evening, or the early afternoon, I should say. We can call it evening soon. Seaman's going to work against her on the other end. Here comes Reynolds. She's going to drive, kick it out, and they're going to work high-low. Huff's going to work against Johnson. Finds a cutting Seaman. Nice give and go there. Short, no good. Rebound to Johnson. Tied up by Seaman. Good hustle play by the Lady Blazers, and the rebound will stay with Lady Blazers on the baseline. 58.4 seconds to go first half. 37-19, Greene County Tech leads this one. Valley View, Seaman to trigger it in to Reynolds. Stolen by Patterson. Working against Fagan. She's going to go right at her. Blocked by Fagan, rebounded by Gonzalez. Here's Carpenter. Gets it back to Patterson. Nobody stayed with her, but she misses that. Tipped around. Bella Seaman with the rebound. Back the other way, Seaman. Rejects the ball screen. Maybe a piece of the block there by Gonzalez. Loose ball knocked out of bounds. Stays with Valley View. 30.6 on the clock. 23 on the shot clock as that didn't hit anything. Out to Fagan for 3. Short, no good. Rebound Presley Carpenter. And they're going to get Rutherford on the foul. And that will send
to Valley View's number 20, Julie Rutherford.
Presley Carpenter to the free throw line on the other end in the bonus. 27.0, 27 seconds exactly. We're on the other end shooting free throws.
Number 1, Presley Carpenter at the line for the Eagles.
First free throw, no good by Carpenter.
Into the game for Greene County Tech, number 15,
Mickey Jo Andrews checks in for the first time as Carpenter knocks down her second free throw. 27 seconds left, no shot clock, and man-to-man, just a little token pressure here with a 19-point lead. Fagan spins back. Nice move there by Bonnie Fagan. She knocks it down to cut it 38-21 Tech. They'll get it ahead. Andrews looks opposite to Gonzalez. Stolen there by Seaman. Actually, Gonzalez was on the end line, so turnover to Valley View. 3.6 left. They'll get it in bounds and not going to really get anything off except maybe so. Ruby Reynolds from the S on Blazers is short as the horn sounds. Greene County Tech 38. Valley View 21. We're going to try to visit with Max Manchester of the Valley View boys during this halftime, but we'll take a break and we'll be right back here on NEA Sports.
Here, life moves different. Not slower because we're behind. Slower because we choose to soak it in. From post to posting, from stream to streaming. With Empower Broadband, we can FaceTime family across the country and get our work done so we can get back to what matters most. From game to gaming, from boots to booting up, faster internet doesn't mean a faster life. It means more time to enjoy the slow one. Connect faster, live slower with Empower Broadband.
From the first seed to a full harvest. From their first steps to their final day of school. From the everyday to the big adventure. From a great job to a greater calling. A true community bank is there through it all because every journey matters.
Whether it's your home or your business, Delta Glass is Northeast Arkansas's clear choice for superior glass products and services. Delta Glass is known for their internally produced insulated glass units, providing quick and precise replacements for most all windows. If you've just completed your dream home or a recent remodel, Delta Glass provides the most sought-after custom shower enclosures and mirrors in the industry. Storefront glazing can create an inviting professional atmosphere for any business facility. Delta Glass specializes in custom design and fabricated storefront systems for all sizes and styles. If you're in need of superior glass products and services that are second to none in the region, call Delta Glass today at 870-520-6290 or visit them on Dan Avenue in Jonesboro.
More stories, bigger legends. Season 2 of the Final Jump Shot podcast. Available now on Facebook, YouTube, or your favorite podcast provider.
For 140 years, homeowners and DIYers have trusted Barton's for their home improvement needs. From small projects to remodels to building a home, our experts are here with the tools, knowledge, and advice to make your project a success. With 10 100% employee-owned locations across Northeast Arkansas and Southeast Missouri, delivery, installation, and free design services, Barton's is your trusted partner for every project. Visit us online at bartons.com. Build it better with Barton's.
With May & Jernigan Home Security, you are never alone. May & Jernigan Security is a locally owned company serving Northeast Arkansas with nearly 40 years of experience. 24/7 monitoring, instant alerts, and a system that protects your family, your home or business, and your peace of mind. We have state-of-the-art cameras, smart sensors, access control, data, and the power to monitor your home anytime, anywhere. While you focus on what matters, let us focus on keeping you safe. Call today and make your home safer with May & Jernigan Security.
At Glen Sain, we've spent over 70 years trying to do things the right way, with honesty, heart, and hometown pride. With 4 locations across Paragould, Rector, and Kennett, we offer a wide selection of GMC, Chevy, Buick, and Ford vehicles, and service centers to keep them running strong. We're a family-owned business, and we treat every customer like one of our own. Because after 70 years, that's what matters most.
Back here on NEA Sports, it's halftime of the girls' contest. Greene County Tech 38, Valley View 21. I'm here with senior Blazer, Max Manchester's. His team gets ready. It's a big conference game here, Max. What's your guys' thoughts in going into this one with Greene County Tech?
Well, we've been preparing all week. We were ready to
play.
Let
me fix your mic a little bit.
We've been preparing all week. You know, it's a Tech team, so they can definitely shoot the ball. We've been working defensively on how to try to stop that the best we can, and I think we prepared pretty well, and we're ready for it.
Yeah, you guys have battled. You got you're 3-1 in the conference here. A close, heartbreaking loss to West Memphis here, but your guys are still right in the middle of it, and you get a W here tonight, and you're right back in the conference title hunt.
Yeah, every game's a battle. We got to fight every game. We've had close calls. I mean, we came back from a 19-point deficit against Paragould, so we've been working hard, and every game matters.
When you come into a game like this, kind of your mindset, what is it like? What do you think is kind of your biggest role tonight to get your team going?
Well, I mean, we just got to share the ball, do what we practice, work the offense, and I think our biggest thing tonight is the defensive side of it all, because we're going to have to stop their shooting and do our best we can to hold them to as little points as possible.
Early afternoon, the game moved up. It's a little different than normal. Does that kind of affect your mindset at all? You got to change any routines or anything like that pregame?
I think we're okay. The only thing that bothered me was having to eat a little bit earlier.
Oh.
But, we're a little bit scared we're having to play tomorrow, but we're definitely grateful to get that extra day of practice in.
Coach Campbell coaching you up this year, but just be honest with you, between me, you, and all our viewers, when you go home, do you get some coaching up from Coach Manchester?
I mean, really not as bad as you think. He went pretty hard at it for about 20 years now, but now he's on the whole other side. He's been refereeing.
Yeah.
I mean, he lets me enjoy it, and I think he's enjoying it too these last few games I got. So.
Good deal. Well, I'm going to let you get back down there and try to get some shots up here at halftime, but thank you for joining us. Good luck to you today and the rest of the way as the Blazers try to get back in this conference race for a title, but secure a spot in that playoff hunt in the 5A East. So thank you for joining us, and good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's Max Manchester, senior.
Central Dealerships is not one to brag, but actually we are. Central was awarded, yet again, General Motors Mark of Excellence. We have the perfect ride waiting for you and exceptional service. So find your next vehicle at a Central dealership today.
Milligan Heating and AC works to serve the Northeast Arkansas community in meeting all of your HVAC needs. Give Justin Milligan a call at 870-243-2820.
When you ask someone about their favorite show, there's a good chance it's on CBS or Fox, two of the most popular networks in the country. When you ask someone where they go for local news and information, they usually say Northeast Arkansas News. When you ask someone how they grew their business, they'll probably tell you they advertise with KJNB. When you add it all up, top-rated networks, local focus, and dynamic advertising, you get more than just a TV station. You'll get a hometown friend. KJNB. This is who we are. This is home.
Since 1945, we've been more than just a bank. We've been deeply rooted in communities across Arkansas, growing alongside the families and businesses we serve. We started the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Stuttgart, Arkansas 80 years ago to ensure working folks could borrow money to run their farms, fund their businesses, and build their families' futures. Today, Farmers and Merchants Bank is proud to continue supporting our communities, including our students and athletes. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Glen Sane, we know extra time is hard to come by. Your hands are full, your days are packed, and time doesn't slow down. We work hard when you have a service issue. With full service centers at each of our 4 locations, we will always do our best to make it convenient for you and your busy lifestyle. Thank you for trusting our family with your family for over 70 years.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
No matter what the job calls for, contractors can count on Barton's. With your own dedicated sales representative, you'll get personalized support and accurate material takeoffs to keep your project on budget. Need flexible financing? We offer in-house accounts and financing options. Plus, take advantage of our product holding, on-site delivery, and professional installation of flooring, cabinets, and vanities. Supplying local contractors for 140 years. Visit us online at bartons.com. Build it better with Barton's.
Out here, life moves different. Not slower because we're behind. Slower because we choose to soak it in. From post to posting, from stream to streaming. With Empower Broadband, we can FaceTime family across the country and get our work done so we can get back to what matters most. From game to gaming, from boots to booting up, faster internet doesn't mean a faster life. It means more time to enjoy the slow one. Connect faster, live slower with Empower Broadband.
From the first seed to a full harvest. From their first steps to their final day of school. From the everyday to the big adventure. From a great job to a greater calling. A true community bank is there through it all because every journey matters.
Whether it's your home or
mine is loud.
We are back here at Valley View High School in the sports coverage of high school basketball. A little early afternoon 5A East conference battle going on here. Brad Davis, and now joined by Ryan Fletcher. He's done with the laundry, and he's eating his his bologna sandwich from the concession stand.
Literally every bit of what you said is true. We dishing out some new branding for NEA Sports, and we're all rocking some new gear. Or yours are sitting over here waiting on you, but you were already rocking some. So
I'm a big fan of gear, and new gear is always great. So I appreciate it. Looking sharp over here.
Well, compliments to BSN, and also to our good friends over at Fat City Apparel for hooking us up. So, Brad, back to you on this second half of action with Tech leading big.
Yeah, I got the ball to start, 38-21 with a big lead, and kind of back and forth early as Brianna Huff forces the turnover, steal by Ruby Reynolds, and that's what she can do at the top of that zone. Huff a problem at the top, but back and forth action early, and then just a steady pulling away by Greene County Tech, and Addie Ryan got hot there and hit 4 threes, and Blazers had trouble finding the rim as they get one for Avery Ellis, her third three of the game, and it cuts it to 14.
Yeah, if there's one thing I've heard house announcer Keith Campbell say, it's been Avery Ellis amongst several Golden Eagles, but that's the way to get going, trying to chip back, get into this game. You can't get it all at once, though.
Carpenter's going to skip it over to Ryan, who gets it to Gonzalez inside. Good ball movement here. Fake pass by Patterson, but she's long on it. Gonzalez goes up. Rebound out of her hands to Johnson, and it just rolls in.
Yeah, you can't give them second chances, and especially Johnson in the paint's going to hit every time.
She's got 13. It's 40-24 Greene County Tech.
She is a very special talent to be able to see and watch. Brad, we've called – this is our second game for Tech this year, or third?
Second for you, but I had them in the West Side tournament, so it's like fourth or fifth for me, Yeah, good squad. Very balanced on offense here. It's going to flow through Johnson, but Addie Ryan showing her outside presence early in this one as Ellis misses, but Bonnie Fagan works for a rebound. Nice footwork there, blocked by Gonzalez. She gets it back and is going to be fouled by Patterson, and a technical foul is going to be called on Kinsley Patterson, I do believe.
Well, down 16, you got a chance here to hit 2 free throws, probably get 2 more, I guess, and then the ball. So this is a chance right now for the Blazers to get back in the game.
Number 13.
Coach Smith trying to get he's talking to his players, and
she's adamant. I don't know what I did.
Right.
He's like, well, you did something. So
right.
Seaman's going to knock the first one down. I believe these are the 2 technicals.
Yeah, they are.
And they will. Then Fagan will go to the line to shoot her. Seaman 2 for 2.
Well, now hold on here. She's still lined up to shoot. Now this doesn't make sense to me because she was not the girl that was fouled, and I think
2 shots for the technical.
And now well, they've messed something up here. The shot should have went first, right? And then you go technical.
That's the question.
The problem is the shooter did not shoot the free throws.
No.
And I don't think Coach Smith is aware of it right now.
No.
Because he's frustrated with either his player or the call. But, yeah.
Nonetheless, Siemens going to go 4 for 4.
Well,
and they're going to get the ball back.
Hey, Coach Ellis, I mean, I'd probably send my best free throw shooter
I think
there.
Seaman even looked over there and was like, it's not me.
No,
and they're like, no, you shoot him.
I think Coach Ellis was saying, you were up there, you shoot. Wow.
Now they're going to the scores table, and they got that straightened out pretty quick.
So, like I said, now this possession right here, they could get to within single digits, Brad.
Can cut it here with a up to 7-point possession here as they get it to Reynolds. Inside to Ellis. She didn't notice she was open until she turned around, put it on the floor, and misses the jumper. She was wide open.
Yeah, and she probably goes straight up with it if she realized it, but took that dribble, and that might have threw her off a bit.
Skip pass through the hands of Presley Carpenter.
Out of bounds. Blazers basketball.
And it'll be Valley View ball. 40-28, Tech leading this one as we approach 5:45 in the third quarter. Bellevue trying to claw their way back in. And they'll go high post to Ellis, guarded by Carpenter. She's going to draw the foul and go to the free throw line.
I thought that might drop in there for a minute.
Charge of Greene County Tech's number 1, Presley Carpenter.
Ellis, just a sophomore.
Just a sophomore. Team, right? They've got 6 seniors, no juniors, and 2 sophomores.
Well, now Ellis is a very, very talented player, one of the best out there on the floor, but that's a concern for next year with a lack of depth and the number of graduating seniors. So this is a big year for them, though.
A big year. They're battling here. They're both these teams undefeated in conference, so trying to get that lead in conference as she goes 2 for 2. She now has 11, and it's 40-30. Is stolen by Seaman in the middle.
Up tipped.
And Ryan steals it back. And Seaman steals it back. She goes up, misses, and the rebound to Johnson, and they're going to say a foul on that one on Ruby Reynolds. It's going to be her second.
Number 21, Ruby Reynolds.
Team second.
Team's first.
And after all that, it'll be Greene County Tech basketball.
Tech basketball.
I'm sure you've mentioned already, I know once before, but this early start to this ball game, a 4 o'clock senior high girl start.
3 from Ryan is off no good. Chased down by, well, everybody. And Ryan on the floor. Ryan on the floor gets it, and they're going to give Tech a timeout on the good hustle by Addie Ryan. So we'll take it with them. Be right back here on a 30-second timeout on NEA Sports.
Timeout. Greene County.
Contractors can count on Barton's. With your own dedicated sales representative, you'll get personalized support and accurate material takeoffs to keep your project on budget. Need flexible financing? We offer in-house accounts and financing options. Plus, take advantage of our product holding, on-site delivery, and professional installation of flooring, cabinets, and vanities. Supplying local contractors for 140 years. Visit us online at bartons.com. Build it better with Barton's.
Back here at Valley View High School in EA Sports coverage of high school basketball. Greene County Tech 40, Valley View 30 is a lead up to at least 18. Ryan is now cut to 10, and Greene County Tech actually with the timeout on the loose ball will get it back here, trying to extend their lead. But Valley View's come out the second half trying to claw back into it.
Yeah, it's a good start for them. Obviously, a mistake there by Tech in getting the technical. But now Eagles have the ball, but only leading by 10 at this point.
Foul on Bonnie Fagan there, her first, team's second. I think it's team's third, actually. Inbounds to Ava Gonzalez. Gets it to sister Sophia up top. The Wallace State signee working against Bree Huff. 1-3-1 look for the Lady Blazers as Brianna Huff makes people's life miserable up top with her athleticism. Addie Ryan drives, gets it to Gonzalez. Nice move there. Strong move to the rim by the Wallace State signee.
Yeah, you mentioned Huff. She's a tremendous athlete, and I think that's most people would say probably one of the best athletes in the entire conference, right?
Well, that, and then I talk about Sophia Gonzalez scoring.
Yeah,
she's right
that
up
was
there
a
with her.
heck of a move.
She's a great softball player. I remember early days of running track when I was coaching track. She could do that as well.
You got a lot of girls on this Tech team that really good softball and basketball players we've seen over the years, multi-sport athletes.
Little slide step three.
Boom.
Nice move by Avery Ellis.
Avery Ellis.
Just a little Steph Curry side dribble and buried it. 4th three of the game. She's got 14, and it's a 9-point lead, right?
She can shoot it. There's no doubt about that.
3:40 to go, third quarter. Love you not going away in this one. Coming out with a little fight in them, third quarter. Here's Addie Ryan on the drive. Kicks it to Ava Gonzalez. Skips it across. Tipped out by Bonnie Fagan and will stay with the
Out of bounds.
Lady Eagles, but 8 on the shot clock.
That's a factor. Good crowd for a 4 o'clock crowd.
Very
I'll
good
say
crowd.
that.
I mean, obviously, I would say, you say late coming. Here's
Oh,
a
boy.
deep three by Gonzalez. She had to get it off. And
I thought it was going in, Brad.
Band here playing. New sound systems,
Uh-huh.
loud and proud, and 2 good crowds on each side. It should be a fun afternoon before we see what happens overnight.
Yeah, I can confirm that new sound system works, and it is really loud.
Little triple screen curl by Avery Ellis.
Good
Misses
save.
it, but saves it in to Ruby Reynolds. She's long. Rebound to Ava Gonzalez.
Looky here. Oh,
Toss
man.
it across, but saved in to Johnson. She's going to draw the foul on Gonzalez. Going to draw the foul on Seaman.
Foul is charged to the Blazers, number 13. Bella Seaman, her first.
Her first.
Team's third.
It is the team's third. I was wrong earlier.
Number 4.
Well, I'll tell you what set all that up, Brad, and it was on the other end. Both Gonzalez girls down there did a tremendous job of blocking out, and it was, I believe, Ava that came away with it, pushed it on ahead, and then worked the ball around, and now she's got 2 free throws.
1 for 2 for Sophia Gonzalez. Gets the lead back to 10. She's got 12. Seaman brings it across for Valley View. Look at what Seaman's done for them. She's got 3 steals, 7 rebounds.
Yeah.
She's got 6 points. Just kind of the motor kind of makes everything. And that's a nice
look at
move right
that.
there by Bella Seaman.
Seaman.
Gets to the rim, little pump fake, finish. She's got 8, and it's 43-35. 8-point lead, closest Valley View's been in a while.
You know, I'm gonna say Johnson didn't get faked out off that much, but a very good move there by Bella Seaman.
Gonzalez, little floater, about 15-footer, and that's a tough shot she hit.
Sophia Gonzalez, 2 shots.
That might have been a no good shot by Coach Smith down there. Gets the lead back to 10. She's got 14. Ball tipped out of bounds. Will stay with the Blazers. Jayla Lett will re-enter the game. She'll get Bonnie Fagan a breather, as Avery Ellis will trigger the inbounds.
Into the game for Valley View, number 1, Jayla Lett.
To Seaman. Hand off to Ellis. Gets it into Lett off her foot, but Huff there to pick it up. Knocked around by Ava Gonzalez, and Seaman's going to slow the pace. 10 on the shot clock.
They let her go.
She's going to go to the rim. Up with the left hand, short, no good. Battle for the rebound will stay. Kenny Faulkner says let's stay here. Ball hit the rim, so fresh 35 for Valley View.
Blazers basketball.
Drive middle by Ellis.
Good decision not to force anything, and she's wanting to foul. I don't blame her.
Well, they could have probably got Huff or Gonzalez either way on the foul. Huff turns and tries to get it to Ellis and throws it out of bounds.
Miscommunication maybe right there.
Tech basketball.
They're going to stay in a little 2-2-1 action here. Pass up to Ryan, back to Johnson. She gets it over to number 5. That's Allie Smith. She's in the game earlier for the first time tonight. And foul on
to Valley View's number 3,
Avery Ellis.
Her third.
That's her third.
Team's fourth.
It's the team's fourth, so something to look
Number
at.
5,
Let with
Allie
3,
Smith.
Ellis with 3
The line, 2 shots.
for Valley View. Smith knocks down her first free throw.
You know, and initially I thought both had their hands up, but watching, we got not a replay, but a delay we watch here on the computer, and she did bring her hands down. That's going to be saved out of bounds off of the nose of, was that Let? That did not feel good at all.
Out of bounds. Eagles basketball.
Aubrey Burton into the game for the first time for Valley View as she'll replace Huff. 47.8, 32 on the shot clock into Johnson, and she's going to be fouled and go to the free throw line. That's Jayla Lett's 4th foul.
Valley View's number 1.
Got her on the arm going up there. 2 free throws for Johnson.
Team's 5th. Number 23.
As Addison Pillow goes to the scores table, as does Bonnie Fagan, ready to check in. First one's off, no good by Johnson.
Number 4, Bonnie Fagan. And for the Eagles, number 2, Addison Pillow.
Second free throw rattles in for Johnson. She's got 14 to tie for the lead in points in this one. And that puts the lead to 12 for Greene County Tech as Seaman works against Ava Gonzalez on that side. She'll pull up deep 3 by Bella Seaman's off, no good. Battle for the rebound is out of bounds. Will stay with Valley View. There's Bella Seaman again on a hustle play. She seems to be everywhere.
Both girls doing a good job trying to block out battle for the board. Valley View gets it.
Into Reynolds. Works against Ryan. Goes up with the left hand off the glass and good.
Did they give it to her?
He's going to say on the floor.
Oh, man.
Foul is charged to.
They're going to say on the floor. 3rd foul on Addie Ryan. 4th on Greene County Tech.
No argument for Coach Ellis.
Tipped out of bounds. Stay with Valley View. It's a physical game. You go in the paint in this game, you got to go. You got to go strong. Cross screen into Ellis, and they're going to say foul on for Gonzalez.
To the Eagles, number 4.
That's her first. Yep, but that'll send Ellis to the free throw line. Both teams in the bonus from here on out.
Well, I would have said if I'm Coach Ellis trying to get back into this game, cut it to 10 or under 10 before the end of this quarter. Got a chance right here to cut it to 10 with 16.8 seconds left. Now they've got to get a stop.
It's 2 for 2 for Ellis. She's got 16 to lead all scorers, and it's that 10-point lead as Tech comes back the other way. Here's Gonzalez going the other way. Stripped by Ellis.
They call a foul.
They're going to get a foul on her, and that's, I believe, number 4.
Number 3, Avery Ellis, her 4th.
That is her 4th foul.
Well, you got to get her out right now. That's tough to have her out of the ball game, though, for what could be at least maybe half of the 4th quarter.
First free throw for Gonzalez is no good.
In the game for Valley View, number 20, Julie Rutherford. And for Greene
Julie Rutherford into the game, replacing Ellis. Pillow back in the game for Tech. Actually, Mickey Jo Andrews back. So 1 for 2 for Sophia Gonzalez. Almost said Andrews as Mickey Jo is in the game. Gets the lead back to 11. Here's Seaman the other way to Reynolds. She's going to pull up, maybe block, rebound Gonzalez, and that's the horn. So into the third quarter.
Your score at the end of 3 quarters.
Greene County Tech 48, Valley View 37. Bring it back here on NEA Sports.
Tech 48.
It's your home or your business, Delta Glass is Northeast Arkansas's clear choice for superior glass products and services. Delta Glass is known for their internally produced insulated glass units, providing quick and precise replacements for most all windows. If you've just completed your dream home or a recent remodel, Delta Glass provides the most sought-after custom shower enclosures and mirrors in the industry. Storefront glazing can create an inviting professional atmosphere for any business facility. Delta Glass specializes in custom design and fabricated storefront systems for all sizes and styles. If you're in need of superior glass products and services that are second to none in the region, call Delta Glass today at 870-520-6290 or visit them on Dan Avenue in Jonesboro.
Back here at NEA Sports coverage of high school basketball. We're at Valley View High School. 48-37, Greene County Tech Lady Eagles lead the Valley View Lady Blazers in a pivotal 5A conference matchup. We're only a quarter of the way through the 5A East Conference schedule, but these are the top 2 teams in the league at 4-0, so trying to get that positioning is important. And Tech in control of this one, had a big lead, led up by as many as 18 in the first half, but Valley View showing some life there and battling back, getting it actually to 8 points in the quarter and down 11 right now, but they got the ball to start the fourth. Brad Davis, Ryan Fletcher, atop Blazer Arena. Early afternoon hoops. I said earlier, it's like a feel of a kind of a regional or state tournament playing in the early afternoon.
It is, and I mean certainly with these 2 teams playing top of the conference, I totally get that vibe as well.
That's a steal by Addison Pillow as she just took it from Huff, dribbled right into her.
One thing that you might have mentioned earlier, I don't know, but I hadn't thought of until just a few minutes ago, is you got, I'll let you finish that play.
Yeah, Amaria Johnson catches it inside, makes it 50-37. She's got 16 to lead the Lady Eagles.
But you got Jason Smith over there, head coach for Tech, and his son, the assistant coach, Hunter for the Valley View Blazers. So it's pretty cool.
I have not mentioned that, and I thought about it during pregame. There's another steal by Pillow. She's going to go coast to coast and out of bounds. Will stay with.
And it went off of her while she was laying out of bounds. Now, the argument might be, and I see what he's pointing that it ricocheted off the back part of the backboard, maybe?
No, he's pointing down here. The shot clock light is stuck on this backboard down here.
Well, then if that's the case, now she might, it should be Valley View basketball. Now she might have got fouled on that, and
they're trying to work. So the light that surrounds the glass.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah, the red light that comes on with the horn is stuck on just one portion on the left side. And
what in the world would cause that?
I don't know, and I don't know how you would fix it.
Unplug it, plug it back in. I think that's what they're going to try first, maybe.
Yeah.
There. Okay.
Plug it back in.
Well. Yeah, you got to have it.
Yeah. So now he's going to try to plug it back in. Let's see if it works. Now all of it's
all
on.
Lit. Okay.
It goes off.
Oh.
Let's see if it. Now it's blinking on one side, and there's no shot clock or game clock.
Goodness.
Now it's fixed. There it is. It was just resetting a little bit.
Well, most Tech people will say just reboot.
Reboot. It's good.
Greene County Tech basketball.
Marcus Carlton, who's the director tonight, he knows a little bit about Tech. He said that's exactly what you do. And there's a bucket for Johnson.
Easy set there. It's too easy if you're the Blazers. She catches in the paint, lays it in, and it's going to be a full timeout by the Lady Blazers. We'll take it with them. Be right back here on NEA Sports.
Timeout.
Been over 70 years trying to do things the right way with honesty, heart, and hometown pride. With 4 locations across Paragould, Rector, and Kennett, we offer a wide selection of GMC, Chevy, Buick, and Ford vehicles, and service centers to keep them running strong. We're a family-owned business, and we treat every customer like one of our own, because after 70 years, that's what matters most.
Is not one to brag, but actually we are. Central was awarded yet again General Motors Mark of Excellence. We have the perfect ride waiting for you and exceptional service. So find your next vehicle at a Central dealership today.
Milligan Heating and AC works to serve the Northeast Arkansas community in meeting all of your HVAC needs. Give Justin Milligan a call at 870-243-2820.
When you ask someone about their favorite show, there's a good...
Back here at Valley View High School, NEA Sports coverage of 5A East Hoops. The Valley View Lady Blazers trailing the Greene County Tech Lady Eagles 52-37 as they inbound the ball to Bella Seaman. As they clawed back into this, got it. Tech led by as many as 18 in the first half. Valley View did a good job in the third quarter getting it back to 8 as Tech has extended it back out to 15. Avery Ellis is back in the game after going to the bench with 4 fouls. A miss by there. Rebound by Pillow and a foul on Valley View.
Valley View's number 11, Bree Huff, her second.
Second on Bree Huff, first of the quarter for either team.
Eagles basketball.
6:25 to go in this one. Through the hands of Johnson, stolen by Fagan. She's going to lay it up and in.
Bonnie Fagan.
Yeah, Brad, I mean, as a former coach, and, you know, you have to make that decision a lot. Obviously, with the deficit they're down, I think Coach Ellis believes, you know, she's got to have Avery in there. But I guess it depends on the situation. But maybe normally with 4 fouls, you might have her out a little bit closer to the end of the game, maybe.
Nice move by Sophia Gonzalez. Little slide step. Well, you're down 15.
Yeah,
if you don't get her back in, you ain't going to have a chance later.
Right.
So.
I totally get her reasoning for that.
You've got to take the chance at some point and try to claw back into this, because here's the thing too, Ryan. She slept through and then kept stepping. But here's the thing about it too. It's early in the conference season, so I'm not saying you don't try to win the game, but you also got to start thinking point differential and try to get it under 10, because that may be a big factor in the seeding later on when it comes state tournament time.
Well, I mean, and the way it's done in this conference, you know, there is no district tournament, so that really is even a bigger factor, right?
Close to a 10-second call, so Jason Smith takes a full timeout. We'll take it with him. Be back here on NEA Sports.
Stories, bigger legends. Season 2 of the Final Jump Shot podcast. Available now on Facebook, YouTube, or your favorite podcast provider.
For 140 years, homeowners and DIYers have trusted Barton's for their home improvement needs. From small projects to remodels to building a home, our experts are here with the tools, knowledge, and advice to make your project a success. With 10 100% employee-owned locations across Northeast Arkansas and Southeast Missouri, delivery, installation, and free design services, Barton's is your trusted partner for every project. Visit us online at bartons.com. Build it better with Barton's.
Back here on NEA Sports, we're at Valley View High School. Early afternoon, 5A East Hoops. Greene County Tech 54, Valley View 39. As Tech took a timeout to avoid the 10-second call, even though I think they got it across. But we were talking about, you know, the conference and points. Obviously, no district tournament at the 5A level. It's the top 4 teams, and that becomes a tiebreaker situation, either head-to-head point value or total points in your victory. So something else to think about down the stretch of this one. Here's Johnson, gets it out to Ryan. She has not scored this half. That one's off. Rebound by, chased down by Bella Seaman.
Good job by Seaman.
It's going to be a jump ball. Good hustle again there by Bella Seaman.
She really impresses me, Brad, the way she handles the basketball and just gets after it. She's a really, really good player.
Possession arrow stays with Greene County Tech, a fresh 35. And let's see if they start working a little clock here. Shooting it later in the Shot clock maybe. Pillow. High post, that's where they're trying to get it to. Here's Ryan trying to get it back to Johnson. She may have been in a bad situation there. I think she was behind the backboard, and a rebound to Bonnie Fagan.
Pushing ahead, Reynolds.
Thought about it, goes ahead and takes it. There's Seaman with the rebound again, kicks it out to Fagan. She's going to drive and walk.
Traveling is the call.
That was in the
Into the game
probably the
for
worst
Eagles,
spot
number
for us
3,
to see where we're sitting at, so I
Ava
couldn't tell if she did or not.
8 rebounds now for
Tech
Seaman.
basketball.
She's got 8 points and 8 rebounds, about 3 steals.
Yeah, just a very solid ball game.
Just fills the stat sheet up. Here's Gonzalez. And close to another. That's the play that got her the 4th foul, but she gets away with it there. Out of bounds stays with Greene County Tech. 24 on the shot clock. 4:26 to go. Pillow going to take the 3 and good. She shot that like she knew what she was doing.
She sure did.
Her first bucket of the game makes it 18 points again, 57-39. As Valley View just had trouble scoring it this quarter.
Yeah. Well, Greene County Tech is just good. I mean, there's no question about that. They're a team that went deep last year. They're a team that's going to go deep again this year. It wouldn't surprise me if they ran the table in the 5A East. 3
by Seaman is good, gives her 11.
Three-pointer, Bella Seaman.
And cuts the lead to 57-42. 3:44 to go. State runner-up a year ago. Yeah. Ran the table in the 5As. Here's a steal by Avery Ellis. She's going to go coast to coast. Nice good step move. Through. Nice move there by Ellis.
Avery Ellis for 2.
Obviously the daughter of Coach Angie Ellis, the former Clemson Tiger.
Now help me out here, but her dad, is he not a former Clemson Tiger as well?
I am not sure. I know he's a legendary coach in the state of Arkansas.
No. I'm talking about
Avery's dad. Yeah, Brian is also a former catcher for the Tigers. There's a miss and a rebound by Fagan.
I thought so.
Pass ahead up to Jayla Lett. That one's off, no good. Rebound to Maria Johnson.
Yeah, now coaching absolutely runs in the Ellis family. There's no, or not, I shouldn't say Ellis family. It would be whatever Miss Angie's maiden.
Yeah, Coach Cossey, Bill Cossey.
Right. Bill and her brother, Carrie, who is truly one of the nicest human beings I've ever been around.
Pillow long on that one. There's Presley Carpenter. She's going to draw the foul and go to the free throw line. Carrie at Westside Greers Ferry got him a state title last year, one of the top 2, even though, although I saw that Earl team Saturday, and that'll be a tough team to beat, but they're probably the ones that could do it if anybody could.
Who are in the same region.
Same region. Carpenter's first free throw good.
All right, Brad, you were talking about that scenario of points differential and how tiebreakers work and that sort of thing. So let's say you send 4 to state. So let's say you got a number 4 seed that has the same record as the whoever finished 5th in the conference. And that, help me out here again. That's decided by.
All right, so if 4 and 5 are tied, same conference record, there's steps. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk.
30-second timeout. We'll be right back on NEA Sports.
0-0.
Life moves different, not slower because we're behind. Slower because we choose to soak it in. From post to posting, from stream to streaming. With Empower Broadband, we can FaceTime family across the country and get our work done so we can get back to what matters most. From game to gaming, from boots to booting up, faster internet doesn't mean a faster life. It means more time to enjoy the slow one. Connect faster, live slower with Empower Broadband.
Back here at Valley View High School, NEA Sports coverage of high school basketball. Greene County Tech 59, Valley View 44 in this girls action. We've got the guys to follow in this 5A East Conference title matchup. It's not really a title game, but the top 2 teams right now in the conference battling it out. We were talking about tiebreakers essentially before the break, and if that If there's
if
a tie.
4 and a 5, let's say a 4 and a 5, because
Yeah.
that determines who would and would not go to a state tournament.
Yeah,
If
no
they-
district tournament in the 5A.
Well, I'll even take it a step further. They finish with the same record and they split during the season.
All
Then-
right.
then
Well,
talk to me.
that's the thing. Step one is always head to head. If
Right.
there's a sweep involved, the team that wins gets to
And
go.
that I get that.
If there's a split, you go to point differential. So if you beat me 8 and I beat you 7, you get to go, and I'm sitting at home. Here's another steal by Seaman. Nice fake there. She's going to find Lett, who's one more pass to Ellis. Deep three, wide open, long, no good. And guess who's on the board there? It's Bella Seaman off the glass.
Bella Seaman.
I'll even say this about Bella. I think she is vastly, vastly underrated. One of the best players in this conference, and just Valley View is lucky to have her.
I've got her for a double-double, Ryan. I've got her at 18
Well, I mean,
points.
gosh, the way you're rolling off them stats, she may have a triple-double
I'm
before
sorry,
it's all over.
13 points and 10 boards on that offensive stick back for Bella Seaman.
I like the fact that you got 10 rebounds from your guard.
Yeah, one of the better rebounding guards. There's a steal by Ellis. Getting in trouble, finds Ruby Reynolds on the outside. Good.
That's big. That puts it to 10.
Gets it back to 10.
Avery Ellis.
And essentially that's what you're doing now if you're Valley View.
Yeah.
Under a minute left now. Probably not going to get it, but let's try to get it under to 10 in the single digits, because that's the same rule that say these are 1 and 2 in the conference and they split. It could go those who gets the 1 and who gets the 2 seeding is right there.
Right.
Teams third.
Which those are the same rules that apply in terms of seeding for lower classifications that have a district tournament. Right?
Yeah, same rules apply there. It's kind of a bigger deal because
it's a huge
that's
deal.
they get a second chance. That 4 and 5 would probably play each other in the tournament.
Right.
But in the 5A East they don't. That one's knocked away. We'll stay with Greene County Tech. 25.3, 25 on the shot clock. So essentially, they're not going to get the ball back if they don't try to foul. And they've got 3 to give. It's going to be a timeout, Valley View. Full timeout. We'll take it back we'll take it with them and be back.
Oh, Clay.
Here, life moves different. Not slower because we're behind. Slower because we choose to soak it in. From post to posting, from stream to streaming. With Empower Broadband, we can FaceTime family across the country and get our work done so we can get back to what matters most. From game to gaming, from boots to booting up, faster internet doesn't mean a faster life. It means more time to enjoy the slow one. Connect faster, live slower with Empower Broadband.
From the first seed to a full harvest. From their first steps to their final day of school. From the everyday to the big adventure. From a great job to a greater calling. A true community bank is there through it all because every journey matters.
Back here at Valley View High School, NEA Sports coverage of 5A East basketball today. Girls contest first, 59-49. Greene County Tech has the 10-point lead in the ball.
Eagles basketball.
Essentially, there's no shot clock. That I guess reset. So 25.3, a foul here on Fagan. That's only 4th one, so they'll have to foul one more time.
Bonnie Fagan, her third. Teams
So one more inbounds for Greene County Tech.
Tech basketball.
But essentially now you're trying to, like we was talking about, trying to get the point value. If you're Valley View under 10, if you're Tech, you want it 10 or better. 10 is the max. 10 is the max. I'll take it one step further. If we split and we both won by 2 in close games, then you go to a total point. So you look at all the victories and add up how much you won by, and that could decide.
So what that says is offense is valued more than defense.
No, not necessarily. It depends on how you want to look at it. Sophia Gonzalez off on her first one.
Defense wins championships, but it will not win you a tiebreaker.
There are several coaches that say
Yeah.
there's no stats that support defense winning championship. That's a miss and a rebound by
heard that.
Presley Carpenter, and they're going to say she double dribbled.
And you got to outscore your opponent, Brad. That is true.
Double dribble is the call. Blazers basketball.
So this could be a big possession in terms of point differential. Seaman guarded by Gonzalez. Foul on her. They got
a bunch of fouls.
Yeah, that's their first foul of the quarter, so they got a bunch of. They could foul and just foul away the 12 seconds here.
She's jacking
That's
one
a
up.
volleyball
Boom!
three. Big three by Avery Ellis and a timeout by Angie Ellis.
You know what I like about that is point differential is not crossing the thoughts of anybody's mind down there on the floor. Ellis took that shot because she sees that there's a lack of time, 12.7 seconds left, and they're still trying to win this ball game, Brad. I've seen some crazy things happen over the years. It's probably over, but you just never know when you play it till the very end, right?
Well, if you can hit volleyball line threes and you're down 7 with 9.3, if you get a steal and a bucket and then a foul and a missed free throw, something deep can cause crazy things.
Well, she really can shoot it. She's shown that tonight, and that is 21 points for Avery Ellis tonight.
Leading all scorers.
Yeah.
And I was watching the replay on your computer there, Ryan, and she caught and shot that like no hesitation.
No,
like
not at all.
I'm knocking this down, and the net barely moved.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It almost makes you wonder why. I mean, hey, just from now on, just fire away, Avery.
Let it go, because she hasn't got a lot of looks, so I'm definitely open out there, so I'll bury it. They'll go full court pressure, I'm sure, to try to trap and foul. 9.3 to go in the game, 59-52. Tech will take it out.
Be aggressive, go for a steal right here. They got to
pass across, get it back to Johnson.
That's going to run it out, I think.
Yeah, now you don't foul because you don't want to give them a chance for more points. You got cut to 7, but Greene County Tech will prevail, 59-52. That'll make them 19-1 on the season, 5-0 in the 5A East. Valley View falls to 14-5 and now 4-1. They're keeping the second place half game over the Nelson Raiders in the 5A East. And for Jason Smith, we've not talked about this, Ryan.
Yeah.
That's win 598 for Jason, as he's 2 wins away from a milestone 600th win.
I'm watching the handshake line, and dad and son, just shook hands and we're done. That's it. I might talk to you later after the game, buddy. But, you mentioned that right on time there, and he's had such a great career as a coach. He's won a state championship and 598 wins. That's pretty impressive, especially coaching, Brad, at schools, at some of the bigger schools where they don't always get as many games as some of the smaller schools get because they're not allowed oftentimes to start until after a volleyball season or whatever is over. So, a lot of the coaches at smaller schools get an extra month of games in.
Yeah, he was at Bay and Valley View to start before football here at Valley View and volleyball, really. So he had a few years of getting those 40-game seasons in, but the bulk of his career has been in the 5A East, and 30, 32 games is probably the max you're going to get. And it just shows a few things. One, just consistency of success and winning ball games. And a lot of ball games at that, a lot of accolades there. But number 2, it shows how old Jason Smith is.
That's a very good. And I did ask you, I posed this question for you earlier today. How many more years do you think would it take Jason to catch Buster? And do you think he has that many more years in him?
Well, that's 400 more wins. So, if you're looking at a 25 wins, 4 years to 100.
It's a lot to ask for.
That's a lot to ask for.
Yeah, for a 59-year-old man already to go that many more years. Right?
I don't know how old. I'm not going to sign off on that age. But congratulations,
yes, for sure.
To Jason Smith and the Lady Eagles of Greene County Tech. They get the victory tonight. The boys are warming up. We'll have that for you right here when we come back on NEA Sports.
Life moves different. Not slower because we're behind. Slower because we choose to soak it in. From post to posting, from stream to streaming. With Empower Broadband, we can FaceTime family across the country and get our work done so we can give back to what matters most. From game to gaming, from boots to booting up. Faster internet doesn't mean a faster life. It means more time to enjoy the slow one. Connect faster, live slower with Empower Broadband.
From the first seed to a full harvest. From their first steps to their final day of school. From the everyday to the big adventure. From a great job to a greater calling. A true community bank is there through it all because every journey matters.
Whether it's your home or your business, Delta Glass is Northeast Arkansas's clear choice for superior glass products and services. Delta Glass is known for their internally produced insulated glass units, providing quick and precise replacements for most all windows. If you've just completed your dream home or a recent remodel, Delta Glass provides the most sought-after custom shower enclosures and mirrors in the industry. Storefront glazing can create an inviting professional atmosphere for any business facility. Delta Glass specializes in custom design and fabricated storefront systems for all sizes and styles. If you're in need of superior glass products and services that are second to none in the region, call Delta Glass today at 870-520-6290 or visit them on Dan Avenue in Jonesboro.
More stories, bigger.
We are back here at Blazer Arena. Ryan Fletcher here. Along next to me is Coach Brad Davis, live for the second match of a doubleheader. We just finished with the senior girls. Now it's the senior boys. Valley View Blazers hosting the Greene County Tech Eagles, two teams that sit near the very top of the 5A East Conference. Brad, looking forward to what I believe should be a very good contest.
It should be. Marion and Tech are tied atop the 5A East at 4-0. You know, on paper, I think people would say Marion, who's as high as number 2 in the state in some rankings and across our state, but a team we saw very, very impressive earlier this year. But we've seen Tech too, and they're very well coached. And then right behind them at 3-1 is the Valley View Blazers. So a victory for Valley View tonight could put them right back in that 5A East title hunt. A victory for Tech keeps them tied atop the league and in their search for a title.
Talking about the Blazers, Brad, a team that you mentioned 3-1 in the conference, but having a good season and from a group that you didn't really know what you were going to get out of them. We talked about that at their very first game they played that we had at the NEA Sports Tip-Off over at Nettleton. But you got to credit Lane Campbell and Zach Manning and you know everybody down there that's worked with this group. Had Max Manchester was basically the only returning starter, and they've got some other guys though that are making some putting in big minutes and making big plays every night for the Valley View.
Yeah, a lot of question marks coming into the league. They're like 11-7, so it's been kind of an up and down season early on, but you expected that because you got a lot of guys filling new roles. I feel like right now they kind of have hit to where, okay, everybody knows kind of what their role is. Yeah. And Max Manchester being one of those seniors, returners, like the only starter back, and really outside of him, Eli Craig played some minutes last year, and that's about it. But a lot of guys stepping into different roles, some new faces. It kind of starts with Kingston Ridinghouse for them. He's got to have a 20-point output most nights for them to really have a chance. I feel he's their leading scorer. He's their go-to guy, and I think that's kind of the role that you got to tell those other guys, hey, he's got to kind of be the bell cow, but they've got a lot of other weapons. Eli Craig, we mentioned, can shoot it.
Sure can.
A lot of hustle plays, handling the ball for him. As a point guard, maybe for really the first time in his career, he's kind of played full point guard position. Max Manchester in that role there is he can score. He's got a great mid-range game, rebound. Kind of just fill the stat sheet up is kind of what you want Manchester to do. You got Big Max Moody in the middle. He's playing injured right now with kind of a hand issue. but he's played big minutes for him this year on the inside. Cody Lampkin, a move in from Ridgefield Christian, has played really big for him here lately down the stretch.
Yeah.
In the absence of Moody, but now with Moody back, playing big minutes in that role as well. Sadler McCormick coming back to Valley View from West Memphis, had a big game the other night, 4 threes, 12 points. He's been really good for him here lately. So a lot of guys stepping in at the right time for him for the Valley View Blazers.
All right, we're going to go ahead and send it to a commercial break. When we return, we'll talk about the Greene County Tech Eagles here on the NEA Sports Network.
It's been over 70 years trying to do things the right way with honesty, heart, and hometown pride. With 4 locations across Paragould, Rector, and Kennett, we offer a wide selection of GMC, Chevy, Buick, and Ford vehicles and service centers to keep them running strong. We're a family-owned business, and we treat every customer like one of our own, because after 70 years, that's what matters most.
Back here at Blazer Arena, it's the Valley View Blazers taking on the Greene County Tech Eagles in a big conference matchup here in the 5A East. Tech tied for first, Valley View not just right there behind them. Big matchup, as we mentioned, and now let's talk a little bit about Greene County Tech.
The Golden Eagles coming in, Jeff Gio's 10th season at the helm. He's back tonight after missing last game. He's been under the weather.
Yeah.
Missed last game with sickness, and former Valley View junior high coach Bo Gramling taking them to West Memphis and getting a big conference win for the Eagles. So 17-3, 4-0, like we said, tied atop the conference with Marion. And if you're playing the Eagles, you know if they're on the floor, they can shoot it for Greene County Tech. They really got a lot of guys that can fill up the bucket from the outside. A lot of balance to their scoring. Carson McDaniel, kind of an inside-out player. Kason Scott, a really hard-working kid that can play. Luke Kinsella started last year as a freshman. And so a lot of weapons here for Greene County Tech and the Golden Eagles. I'm trying to sneak off. I don't have a roster for them.
Well, Landon Morton, a guy that's leading the team in rebounds for them as well, so a junior on this team. They start 2 sophomores, a junior, and 2 seniors, so there's a good mix of them, Brad.
Yeah, right.
You'd probably just like for me to hand you a sheet.
How about you give me that extra one? My hands are starting to sweat. Tyson Haygood is the guy I was trying to think of as I was watching him out there shoot. A sophomore that's really come on and played big minutes for them. They're very, very talented offensively. What they don't get enough credit for, and what Coach Aguil's teams don't get enough credit for, is they guard you.
Yeah,
they get down, they guard you. They got great hands, great feet. They rebound it well, but they don't get a lot of credit for that. Everybody talks about how they can shoot it.
Well, and, Gio is just as old school as you're going to get. If you're going to play for him, you're going to work hard. And he's not going to put up with anything either. I mean, you're going to be disciplined. You're going to respect him. You're going to respect the program. So you got to like that about him for sure.
They play the game the right way. He's a great coach. He teaches, Jason Smith, I've heard him say, working with him now a few years, he teaches spacing and passing better than anybody he's ever seen on the high school level.
I do recall him making that statement. House announcer Keith Campbell getting ready to call out these starters for the Blazers and the Eagles. We're close to being underway. Brad, I'll let you take care of the starting lineup.
Starting lineup for the Greene County Tech Golden Eagles, coached by Jeff Gio, 17-3, 4-0 in the 5A's conference, tied with Marion at the top. 6'4" senior, number 0, Carson McDaniel.
At guard, a 6'3" sophomore, number 3.
6'3" sophomore, Tyson Haygood, number 3. I believe I said that.
At guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 11.
Another sophomore, 6'1" sophomore, number 11, Luke Kinsella. Luke played up last year as a freshman.
6' senior, number 22.
Number 22, Kason Scott, a 6' senior, getting the start. And 33, the junior, Landon Morton, big guy in the middle there, strong kid. For the Greene County Tech Golden Eagles. For Lane Campbell's Valley View Blazers, Coach Campbell in his 4th year at the helm of Valley View, 10-7, maybe 11-7 overall, 3-1 in the conference. Their only loss, a 1-point heartbreaker last Friday to the West Memphis Blue Devils.
Again, a good crowd here tonight. It is loud. Still early, just 5:38 p.m. I'm trying to get out of here before the big winter storm hits.
I keep looking at these windows behind us. I guess we're still safe. No problems coming through.
He's a 6'4" junior wearing number 4.
6'4".
The Slim Reaper.
6'4" junior, number 4, Kingston Ridinghouse, the leading scorer for Valley View.
6'1" junior.
6'1" junior, number 24,
The playmaker, Craig.
Eli Craig.
At forward, he's a 6'3" senior.
6'3" senior,
Wearing
number 13,
Kamarion Shiesty Davis.
Kamarion Davis getting the start tonight. Another guy that's kind of filled in a role for him. 6'3" senior, number 14, Max Manchester. I'll get it out in a minute.
Forward, a 6'5" senior, wearing number 21.
And number 21, a 6'5" senior, Max Moody. Got that left hand wrapped. I think it may still be broken.
Well, I think he rides bulls and horses and all that kind of stuff. So
he's a cowboy.
He can handle it.
Hey, and I'll say this about Max. I know in 7th grade, and there may be in a second occasion where he got his hand trapped in a roping situation riding a horse and nearly lost a thumb.
I think I remember hearing that story.
So this is nothing to Max Moody.
Does he ride bulls too or just horses?
I don't know.
I've got to ask him that question. He's a big boy.
He and McDaniel tip it off. Blake Kibbins throws in the air. Troy Cox, Kenny Faulkner, your officials once again. Valley View controls the opening tip.
Veteran crew out there. 3-pointer going up by Max Moody. How about that?
Well, he can step out. He can shoot it, and he shows that prowess there. The 3-0 lead.
3-pointer going up. It's good, and we're tied 3 apiece. That's Case and Scott.
Here's the thing, Ryan. You might not want to blink in this one because this could be a high-scoring, high-octane affair.
Yeah, that's the truth. I mean, we've had 2 possessions, 2 threes already, and here we go. House now to Davis. Davis drives, hands off to Moody, and he can't hold on to it there. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Tech basketball.
Eagles basketball.
Nice thought there. I don't know if Max wasn't expecting, if Moody wasn't expecting it, or just kind of fumbled it out of bounds. But
nice play. Nice play, and it's Cancella for the layup. 5-3 Tech.
Like I said, he started last year as a freshman for the Eagles, and if you're starting as a freshman in the 5A, it's a lot different. Here's Moody again at the top of the key. That one's short. Haygood pulls down the board.
Thought Davis was going to come away with that rebound, but he didn't. So Tech now will push it on ahead. Now they're going to set something up. Cancilla. They're going to go inside. It is going to be Valley View basketball.
Blazers basketball.
Coach, talk to me a little bit about number 13, Davis, for the Blazers.
Well, a great athlete, all-state receiver for the football team, I believe, and hasn't played basketball in a couple years, had a knee injury when he came to Valley View, so first year, full year playing basketball, but has kind of improved throughout the year and gives him a little spark, a little athleticism, and has picked up his scoring late in the game.
Got some speed, I can tell that. All right, Tech on the inbounds now. Cancilla going to work it around. And there's going to be a foul on the floor. It's going to be on Max Moody, I do believe.
Charged to Valley View's number 21.
Tech will take it out of bounds underneath the basket.
First person, the first
Eagles
team
basketball.
maybe had a little too much hold of him.
I like to let those go. Work it on around. Nothing yet, but plenty of time right now. We go down low.
A little shuffle to McDaniel. McDaniel's kind of a crafty scorer. Here's Haygood off for 3 and rebound to Moody, but McDaniel has the ability to score a lot in bunches, and he's fun to watch because he's so crafty around the rim, and he can score in a lot of different ways.
Well, you mentioned that's the first thing you said in pregame is that he has the ability to score inside and out. So there's a missed opportunity in possession for Valley View. We've been stuck at 5-3 for just a little bit here. Cancilla for three, near the top of the key. It goes in and out. Cancilla gets it back. He drives to the bucket. He is short on the layup, and here come the Blazers. Rottinghouse. Try to set some things up. Rottinghouse to Craig for three. It's too much. And we got a battle on the boards, and it's going to go off of Max Moody. It'll be Eagle basketball.
Number 34, Cody Lampkin.
Lampkin coming into the game. He's going to get Manchester a breather. A nice addition to Valley View this year. This Valley View team has kind of had some different lineups here lately. Moody missed some time with the hand. I think Kamarion Davis has had stitches. Several guys have had the flu and been played sick and then missed games because of sickness. So they may just be kind of rounded into form because they're getting everybody healthy.
Well, and you know, sometimes, especially early in the season, when you got some uncertainty or you know maybe some issues about who should be playing and that sort of thing, sometimes those things work themselves out, and it gives you that opportunity to get some guys some minutes.
Scott with the nice cut missed the shot there and catches Rottinghouse sleeping, and Cason Scott, that's kind of what he does. He plays really hard. He's a good defender, and that's how he gets his buckets right there.
Yeah, just picked his pocket. So that's who will be guarding him tonight, though, as Rottinghouse crosses the half-court line. 3:50 to go here in the opening quarter. Rottinghouse around the screen. He dumps it inside. Shot block. Back out for Eli Craig, and he buries a three.
Eli Craig. Assist, Cody Lampkin.
Lampkin stayed with it after he got it blocked and just found the open man. Inside-out three. Nice knockdown by Craig to cut it to one.
Drive. Spins and no good. He gets it back and look on the reverse. Still no good. Moody tips it to Craig. Craig's going to try to go the distance. He is hit from behind. That's going to be out of bounds, and it's off of Rottinghouse. It'll be Eagle basketball.
Good hustle there by Cancilla. And here comes a couple of Tech Eagles, 25, Dylan Garish, and number 30, Banks Boozer.
It'll be Tech basketball.
Since the 7:23 mark, after both teams connected on three-pointers on the first two possessions of the game, Brad, we've barely seen any scoring. Valley View went on almost a 4-minute scoring drought, and now there's a foul. No, there's a travel call.
Yeah, inside to Morton, and he kind of shuffled those feet
Number 0, Carson
on that post move, and McDaniel will re-enter the game for him.
Blazers basketball.
Isaac Bain, not Dylan Garish. I misspoke. Isaac Bain, number 25, comes in the game for Tech. Son of Stanford great. I don't know if you remember the Stanford Razorbacks. Stanford great, Brad Bain.
I do not remember the Stanford Razorbacks.
Williams alum.
But I do know of
Coach
Bain. He was a coach at one point.
He coached for a while now, kind of running things at BRTC.
Got you.
Nice cut there by Rottinghouse. Gets the backdoor cut. Nice pass. Draws a foul. Knocks down his first free throw. His first point, and ties the game at 7. All in one breath.
Second one up. It's good. And Valley View with the lead. It is their first lead of the night since they opened up on that 3-zip lead from the 3 by Manchester.
Morton back in the game for Tech. Manchester back in the game as Banks. Good ball movement here by Tech, and that's one thing they're always moving. The ball's always moving. It doesn't stall.
No, that's the truth.
Corner three by Scott. Good.
3-point basket, Cason Scott.
Eagles back up by 2. Lampkin, probably not the guy that you would typically have handling the ball, and I think he might have walked. Coach Gio wanted it. He's not going to get it. Rottinghouse, Lampkin now. Lampkin drives, baseline. He runs into a foul, and Blazers will have it underneath. Gio is giving an earful to the officials. He wanted that walk.
McDaniels first, team
Number
second.
21, Max Moody back into the game for the
Moody
Blazers.
back in to replace Kamarion Davis.
Valley View basketball.
Rottinghouse for three. It's good.
Pointer, Kingston Rottinghouse.
He's got 4, and that's a staple for Valley View, that handoff situation where they run it up. They throw the pass in. He comes from low and gets the handoff and can turn around and hit that shot. It's a bench warning on Coach Gio.
Okay. I thought we had a timeout for a second.
Valley View did too, but it was just a bench warning on Coach Gio.
Well, and I appreciate that from the official.
Nice play there. It's a as a former guy that scouted this team a lot, that's one of their staple plays. They'll clear out that side and go back door, McDaniel to Kinsella, and it's 2 inside to Moody.
And it's stripped, ball loose. Moody now a jump ball, and it will be Eagle basketball.
Jump ball.
Kind of another example there of
Eagles basketball.
The hands of Tech able to strip that on the inside. They're always really good at stripping the ball and things like that on the defensive end.
I made a mistake just a minute ago too, Brad. I was talking about what a good job. I mean, this part's not a mistake. Three-pointer from the corner up, it's good, and that is Banks Boozer.
Banks Boozer.
I had said Zach Manning, the assistant coach. He's the junior high assistant coach. And help me out here.
Luke
I'm drawing
Tate.
a blank. Luke Tate, who coached Nettleton as the head coach, was interim there for a while as Coach Deaton was out. Did a really good job for them. I thought it was a big-time steal for Lane Campbell to get him over here at Valley View, but I wanted to correct my mistake on that. I'm sure Zach's doing a good job down at junior high with Coach Lane.
There's a clock issue. It's showing 7:52 on the clock, and that is not how much time is. We've played many more than 8 seconds.
Yeah.
If it was 15-11 with 8 seconds into the game, that'd be something.
That would be something. I don't know how in the world.
I don't know how that happens, and I don't know how you fix. Well, I know how you fix it. They just may not know exactly.
Well, they come up here. It's a minute 14. All they got to do is ask us, and we'll tell them. We've got
stand up, start waving your hands at Kenny Faulkner.
1-on-4.
No, that was a while ago. Yeah, that's
1-1. All right, what the time should be.
We got a while because they're going to score on that play.
Yeah.
We're what's going on, folks? We're watching our feed, which is a little delay.
Yeah, that is true. And it's under a minute. It was under a minute. 59 seconds is what it should have been.
Valley View basketball.
So they're going to add an additional 5 seconds. But you know what? They probably didn't think about it. They could ask Blazer News Network as well.
Lampkin thought about it. Here's Craig. He's going to drive. Find Lampkin. Here's Moody. He's off, no good. Rebound, tip. Still tip. Lampkin comes down with it off the glass.
Oh, my.
No good. It's still tip. Morton finally pulls it down.
Goodness gracious. So 15-11. Eagles look to go up on what could be the final possession if they choose for it to be of the first quarter.
Yeah, the shot clock's running, but it's basically in sync, so it's got to be tenths of a second.
Yeah.
There's going to be a foul on Moody, so that'll clear the shot clock, and 18.2 to go in this opening quarter.
Number 21, Max Moody, his second.
He's got 2, so Kamarion Davis is going to come in for him.
Number 13, Kamarion Davis.
Shot clock off, 18.2. Cason Scott will trigger the inbounds to Boozer. He just hit one.
Down to 13 now. It's Cancilla that will have the ball. Being guarded. Around the screen, nice. He's going to pass it off. Three-pointer is good. And that was Carson McDaniel. That will end the first quarter. Greene County Tech leading this one 18-11. We'll take a break and be back here in a moment on the NEA Sports Network.
It's your home or your business, Delta Glass is Northeast Arkansas's clear choice for superior glass products and services. Delta Glass is known for their internally produced insulated glass units, providing quick and precise replacements for most all windows. If you've just completed your dream home or a recent remodel, Delta Glass provides the most sought-after custom shower enclosures and mirrors in the industry. Storefront glazing can create an inviting professional atmosphere for any business facility. Delta Glass specializes in custom design and fabricated storefront systems for all sizes and styles. If you're in need of superior glass products and services that are second to none in the region, call Delta Glass today at 870-520-6290 or visit them on Dan Avenue in Jonesboro.
We are back here at Valley View Blazer Arena. Ryan Fletcher along next to me is Brad Davis as we call this 5A East Conference matchup between the Blazers and the Greene County Tech Eagles. Brad, the Eagles leading this one 18-11. Then we went through about a 4 or 5 minute period there where nobody could score, and then all of a sudden we close this out, and especially Tech put up 18 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and that was a big three there at the buzzer. It was a great set. McDaniel come in, fake the ball screen, call it a ghost screen where he just slips and goes to the wing, and both the defenders went with the ball, and they swung it to him, and he buried it at the horn. But Valley View will control the ball to start the second quarter, trailing by 7. And you look at that, here's a deep three by Ridinghouse, off no good, and Morton with the skies for the rebound. But if you look at that points board up there for Tech, like we talked about, just balanced. Like they can beat you from all angles of the floor. Everybody on the floor can score. Ball never stops. Bodies never stop moving. Morton's going to go up. Little right-hand hook to be his first bucket.
Yeah. So up 9 now. The Blazers have got to find a way to respond here early in the second quarter. Manchester runs into – I was going to say it went out of bounds.
Kind of stripped on the spin move, and the ball went out of bounds.
Basketball.
I got caught up watching Coach Gio. He's one of the most animated coaches you're going to see.
He must be feeling better because he's definitely putting
yes, he must be.
A lot of energy down there.
Spin move by Manchester. It was very nice, just could not finish.
There's Boozer going the other way.
Brad, you'll be joined at the half by a couple of the Lady Blazers. It will be Ruby Reynolds and Bonnie Fagan. Three-pointer going up from the corner. It is way off, and rebound by Eli Craig. Going to push it on ahead to Davis. Davis spins, goes up with it, no good, and Cancillo with the board. They run it on ahead. We'll work it around. Three-pointer going up by McDaniel is no good, but the loose ball and rebound was Cancilla. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be Eagle basketball. And checking in for the first time tonight is Sadler McCormick for Valley View, and also for Tech is Isaac Bain.
Yeah, McCormick had a big game the other night at Searcy. Hit 4 threes, got 12 points, and get them a little boost off the bench. And they've not scored in a while, so maybe kind of see if he can get going.
Yeah.
Trying to go inside to McDaniel. Good defense there by Davis. Stays with the Eagles.
Sadler moved back in from West Side. Spent the last couple of seasons there. Been a Blazer his whole life. I'm happy to have him back here. Three-pointer going up by Boozer is no good. Rebound. That's Rottinghouse. Rottinghouse will have to slow it down as the Eagles are quick to get back on defense. Lampkin thought about it. Now it goes back to him. Over the corner, Sadler McCormick for three. It's no good.
Looked good all the way, a little
sure
long.
Did.
Kinsella with the rebound, brings it this way. Here's McDaniel, and McCormick's going to pick up the foul first on him. First on the Blazers this quarter.
Number 5, Sadler McCormick, his
Manchester
first.
and Haygood re-enter the game for each team.
Into the game.
I think each horn there's been somebody from each team
Max
entering the game.
Manchester. And for the Eagles, number 3, Tyson Haygood.
Tyson Haygood, the grandson of Rick Haygood, former basketball coach. I know Maynard and Pocahontas, 2 stops for him. Jump ball. Manchester got the board. They're going to call jump ball and give it back to the Golden Eagles.
You have found a lot of connections with people here tonight. You just keep throwing them
Jump
out
ball is the call.
Now, who was that you were mentioning again? Was related to who? Was
Luke Haygood,
Yeah.
sophomore for Greene County Tech, is Rick Haygood's grandson.
Okay.
His aunt, Julie Haygood, played for ASU and in the WNBA for a minute.
Nice.
Very good player, very good athlete.
Shot going up, it rims out and then drops in.
Rick Haygood coached at Maynard and
Yeah.
Pocahontas for a while.
Carson
Coached one of
McMahon,
our
2 points.
dear friends, the great Greg Rainwater.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How about that? Three-pointer is up by Craig. It's no good. Rebound, Tech. 5 minutes, 5 seconds to play here in the half. Three-pointer is up. It is no good, but, and a shot is blocked by Davis. They got the offensive board, tried to go right back up with it, and from his blind side, Davis came in and blocked his shot.
Bellevue's had 11 for quite a while now,
Yeah.
trying to find a bucket. In fact, they have not scored in this quarter for sure. And it was a while in the first before when they put it down.
Yeah, if you think about it, they hit that three to open on their first possession to open the game. It was right around the 3-minute mark that they scored again. They got it to 11 to close out or come fairly close to closing out the quarter, and you're right. They're going on about a 5-minute scoring drought.
And if you look at kind of their season, they've had some droughts like this. It's cost them. Here's Davis for 3. Ridinghouse with the rebound.
And they're going to get
jump ball.
I was waiting on a lane violation.
Jump ball is the call.
But especially in the first half, they've had some trouble scoring in games in the first half. But see if they can get going here.
Ridinghouse turnaround jumper, no good. Davis on the offensive board. Davis kicks it out to McCormick. McCormick traveled. Just couldn't quite slow himself down, Brad.
Kind of had to adjust to make the catch
He
and had to make a big step, and then there was a second little hop after that. So traveling the call, and we'll go the other way. Matchup zone look here for Valley View now.
Three-pointer from the corner. It's no good. Davis, nope, that's Ridinghouse. That's a charge. All the way, all day.
Banks Boozer getting set, waiting on him, and Ridinghouse kind of got caught, nowhere to go, and runs over.
To Valley View's number 4, Kingston Ridinghouse, his first.
Well, Ridinghouse, their primary scorer on this team. They've got to find a way to get him going right now with just 5 points. Of course, everybody else in the game right now has no points. That's not going to work either.
Cade Ingram into the game for the first time. Here's Morton. Maybe affected by Manchester coming over to help, and Eli Craig pulls that board down.
McCormick has the ball now. He's going to try to – he picks up his dribble now in trouble. Craig comes to save him. Craig. That's Ingram. Oh, no, excuse me, that's Max Manchester. Manchester in trouble. They better hurry. They pass it off, and it's a turnover.
Kason Sky with the steal up to Kinsella. Lays it up and in.
So now 24-11.
Challenge there, too, and use that left hand to lay it in. Nice.
Now, Brad, you mentioned struggling to score in the first half. They were down against Paragould by as much as 18.
They were down 18 at half.
Yeah.
Came back and won that one.
Now, you can't keep doing that.
No, your luck will run out. Here's Ingram for 3. That's short. Kinsella with the board. Tech trying to push the pace right now and add to this lead as that kind of fumbled around, stolen by Lampkin.
Lampkin to the hoop, and he will draw the foul. He'll go to the charity stripe and try to get the first points of the half, or excuse me, of the quarter for the Blazers.
Lynn Kinsella, his first, team second.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to win ball games if you go nearly a whole quarter without scoring. There it is.
Broke the seal. And it may, I'd like to go back and see when last time they scored in the first quarter. It could be a full quarter here since they've actually scored. Rottinghouse back in. Davis back in. And Tech necessarily hasn't lit it up in this quarter either.
They've got 6 points in the second quarter. I mean, it's a 6-2 basketball game here in the second quarter.
There's that backdoor set again, and they got Rottinghouse looking at the ball, and nice good there. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them here on NEA Sports.
It's been over 70 years trying to do things the right way with honesty, heart, and hometown pride. With 4 locations across Paragould, Rector, and Kennett, we offer a wide selection of GMC, Chevy, Buick, and Ford vehicles and service centers to keep them running strong. We're a family-owned business, and we treat every customer like one of our own because after 70 years, that's what matters most.
We are back here at Blazer Arena. A timeout taken. And that one by Valley View, finding themselves down by 13 points. Cancilla, if not twice, if not 3 times tonight, has kind of worked a similar play, getting to the bucket to score. Brad, you mentioned that's a signature play out of the playbook of Coach Gio.
And nothing makes you upset more as a coach than when you've talked about something, and that's a nice, strong move there by Kamarion Davis.
Kamarion Davis.
But I'm sure that's something they've watched, either watched film or showed them that it's coming and guarded against it. 3's long there, but nothing makes you more upset than when you've talked about it all week and they get it twice for you in the half.
McCormick tried to throw a long pass to Ingram. It's turned over, and there's some points on the board for Tech. Banks Boozer goes the distance off the steal and layup.
Yeah, nice job there by Boozer, but just too far of a pass, trying to go almost cross court there to each other. Spacing's got to be better for if you're the Blazers.
Craig gonna get one. How about that?
Nice move there. Just kind of took it himself, got to the block, up and through 2 people, and Haygood's going to get charged with a foul, but Coach Gio's talking to Cancilla over here about it as Rottinghouse comes back in.
Well, and I've been waiting on something like that for a while out of Valley View, just to try to drive, get to the rim, and get some points, and missed the free throw there. Down now just 11, though, but struggling in all facets offensively in this half is Valley View, so good job by Eli. 3 up, no good. Rebound Manchester. And I think Eli got elbowed or hit or something. He is frustrated, and the official just didn't see it.
Yeah,
I didn't see it either. I'm going off a reaction.
There was a little shove there going the other way. And
yeah, I mean, in defense of an official, you don't always see that
sometimes
stuff.
Sometimes you miss it. All the people in the stand see everything, and they're smarter than you.
Well, they could. I mean, I could sit here and say I saw it based on reaction, when in reality I didn't. And you're right. A lot of fans will say they did. I'll just say this.
Number 13.
You know, these 3 officials want to catch something like that. The last thing they want is and I see it now on the delay. There wasn't a definite shove, but we had 2 officials going the other way. The other guy didn't see it.
First free throw, no good for Davis. And if you're trying to get back in this one, that's where you can do it. And they've missed their last 2.
And the
and
second
3.
one. Yeah, man.
You got to take care of those opportunities, especially when you've struggled to score from the field. You get to the free throw line, you've got to knock them down.
No doubt. 3-pointer.
Yep.
Boom.
Another Gio staple, the little shuffle screen to the post going opposite, and he gets the screener action and knocks it down.
Boozer's had a good night so far. He's come in and given some really good minutes, and now down by 14 as Valley View. Tech will look to extend this lead with 5 seconds to go. I don't know if they're aware or not. Now Cancilla's aware. Cancilla will drive. He will go and knock it down.
And that's going to be a foul.
Wow.
They got a foul up top, and that's the right call. Nice move by Cancilla there. Kind of a dope pump fake, but Davis got him on the arm, and that's the right call. He got him on at the buzzer, so it'll be.
Luke Cancilla with the 2-point basket.
And what they've got to do, if you call a foul at the buzzer, there's got to be at least .3 on the clock.
How about that? That's and you know, I'm sitting here thinking, man, is Luke aware there's like 4 seconds on the clock? And he was fully aware, Brad. I mean, the fact, to be able at this level of basketball in the 5A East to start as a freshman, that says a lot about the type of ball player he is.
He'll take the 3-point play. They put .1. Valley View will throw it in, and that'll be the half. 34-17. Greene County Tech leads Valley View. We'll be back here and talk to a couple ladies.
Yeah, for the record, Brad Davis will be here with
Ruby Reynolds and Bonnie Fagan, two Valley View senior Lady Blazers.
We'll be back here in just a moment.
Life moves different, not slower because we're behind, slower because we choose to soak it in. From post to posting, from stream to streaming. With Empower Broadband, we can FaceTime family across the country and get our work done so we can get back to what matters most. From game to gaming, from boots to booting up. Faster internet doesn't mean a faster life. It means more time to enjoy the slow one. Connect faster, live slower with Empower Broadband.
From the first seed to a full harvest. From their first steps to their final day of school. From the everyday to the big adventure. From a great job to a greater calling. A true community bank is there through it all because every journey matters.
Whether it's your home or your business, Delta Glass is Northeast Arkansas's clear choice for superior glass products and services. Delta Glass is known for their internally produced insulated glass units, providing quick and precise replacements for most all windows. If you've just completed your dream home or a recent remodel, Delta Glass provides the most sought-after custom shower enclosures and mirrors in the industry. Storefront glazing can create an inviting professional atmosphere for any business facility. Delta Glass specializes in custom design and fabricated storefront systems for all sizes and styles. If you're in need of superior glass products and services that are second to none in the region, call Delta Glass today at 870-520-6290 or visit them on Dan Avenue in Jonesboro.
More stories.
All right, we're back here on NEA Sports coverage of high school basketball. We're at Valley View High School, where at half the Greene County Tech Eagles lead the Valley View boys 34-17. I'm with a couple of Lady Blazers now. We saw them in game one. Ladies, hard-fought game, battle for supremacy in the 5A East for now, but a couple of opportunities where really y'all could have just kind of laid down, but you battled back on two occasions and made it a 7-point game there at the end. Talk about your mindset just throughout the whole game, especially when you get down like that.
Well, I was coming in. I was gonna be nervous. I felt nervous, but as I got in the court, it all fell off when Avery hit a couple threes, and yeah, I wasn't as nervous.
Well, I feel like they're a really good team, and we started off kind of rocky. They made a couple threes that we shouldn't have let them make, but I think we came out in the second half and really came out aggressive.
Yes.
Yeah, a big third quarter for y'all. Y'all down as much as 18 in that first half. You kind of cut it by half, but then you got it to 8 in the third quarter and just kind of showed some grit. What was Coach Ellis's message at halftime?
Well, she definitely got on to us. She was like, that first half, we got to brush it away, and we did come out second half with way better defense, I thought.
Yeah, she just wanted us to get out on their shooters because we did a bad job of that in the first half. So I feel like we did a lot better in the second half and made it a closer game.
And probably defensively is where you see the big difference. You're able to get some shots and looks, but defense really stepped up in the second half.
Yes, definitely.
So let's talk about, okay, you wiped this away, you battled back, you got it to 7. Now you're going forward the rest of the season. You're still sitting right now in second place. So you got the opportunity still for a conference title. You get to see them again, and things can happen. But what's your mindset going forward, trying to battle for that title, but also get to that state tournament and get a good seed there?
Well, I feel like we have 2 important games next week that we just need to lock in and make sure we get those done and win both of those.
I agree.
That'll lock us in.
Nettleton and Marion.
Yeah.
So
Got it.
we've got maybe some crazy good things tonight. You don't know about the weather. What have y'all talked about, and what's your mindset? All right, we got to handle this weather situation.
We haven't really talked much about it, so I'm hoping we have the game Tuesday. I'm hoping we don't get snowed in, so we can go Monday, Tuesday, stay on the flow. But we haven't really talked about it.
And that's the thing. The finish y'all had, cutting it to 7 and having a chance to crawl back in that game. One, it helps we talked about the point differential. Could be big for you guys later in the season if there's a tie involved. But you gained momentum. You had some momentum to end the game, so you try to take that into the next few games.
Yes, definitely. Just Avery played really well for us tonight, so some of us others need to just pick it up and help and play around her and just make some more shots.
All right, well, I appreciate you ladies joining me here at half. Good luck the rest of the way. We may see you somewhere else down the line. And just good luck to the Lady Blazers.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back here on NEA Sports.
Life moves different. Not slower because we're behind. Slower because we choose to soak it in. From post to posting, from stream to streaming. With Empower Broadband, we can FaceTime family across the country and get our work done so we can get back to what matters most. From game to gaming, from boots to booting up, faster internet doesn't mean a faster life. It means more time to enjoy the slow one. Connect faster, live slower with Empower Broadband.
From the first seed to a full harvest. From their first steps to their final day of school. From the everyday to the big adventure. From a great job to a greater calling. A true community bank is there through it all because every journey matters.
Whether it's your home or your business, Delta Glass is Northeast Arkansas's clear choice for superior glass products and services. Delta Glass is known for their internally produced insulated glass units, providing quick and precise replacements for most all windows. If you've just completed your dream home or a recent remodel, Delta Glass provides the most sought-after custom shower enclosures and mirrors in the industry. Storefront glazing can create an inviting professional atmosphere for any business facility. Delta Glass specializes in custom design and fabricated storefront systems for all sizes and styles. If you're in need of superior glass products and services that are second to none in the region, call Delta Glass today at 870-520-6290 or visit them on Dan Avenue in Jonesboro.
More stories, bigger legends. Season 2 of the Final Jump Shot podcast. Available now on Facebook, YouTube, or your favorite podcast provider.
For 140 years, homeowners and DIYers have trusted Barton's for their home improvement needs. From small projects to remodels to building a home, our experts are here with the tools, knowledge, and advice to make your project a success. With 10 100% employee-owned locations across Northeast Arkansas and Southeast Missouri, delivery, installation, and free design services, Barton's is your trusted partner for every project. Visit us online at bartons.com. Build it better with Barton's.
With May & Jernigan Home Security, you are never alone. May & Jernigan Security is a locally owned company serving Northeast Arkansas with nearly 40 years of experience. 24/7 monitoring, instant alerts, and a system that protects your family, your home or business, and your peace of mind. We have state-of-the-art cameras, smart sensors, access control, data, and the power to monitor your home anytime, anywhere. While you focus on what matters, let us focus on keeping you safe. Call today and make your home safer with May & Jernigan Security.
At Glen Sane, we've spent over 70 years trying to do things the right way, with honesty, heart, and hometown pride. With 4 locations across Paragould, Rector, and Kennett, we offer a wide selection of GMC, Chevy, Buick, and Ford vehicles, and service centers to keep them running strong. We're a family-owned business, and we treat every customer like one of our own, because after 70 years, that's what matters most.
Central Dealerships is not one to brag, but actually, we are. Central was awarded, yet again, General Motors Mark of Excellence. We have the perfect ride waiting for you and exceptional service. So find your next vehicle at a Central dealership today.
Milligan Heating and AC works to serve the Northeast Arkansas community in meeting all of your HVAC needs. Give Justin Milligan a call at 870-243-2820.
When you ask someone about their favorite show, there's a good chance it's on CBS or Fox, two of the most popular networks in the country. When you ask someone where they go for local news and information, they usually say Northeast Arkansas News. When you ask someone how they grew their business, they'll probably tell you they advertise with KJNB. When you add it all up, top-rated networks, local focus, and dynamic advertising, you get more than just a TV station. You'll get a hometown friend. KJNB. This is who we are. This is home.
Since 1945, we've been more than just a bank. We've been deeply rooted in communities across Arkansas, growing alongside the families and businesses we serve. We started the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Stuttgart, Arkansas 80 years ago to ensure working folks could borrow money to run their farms, fund their businesses, and build their families' futures. Today, Farmers and Merchants Bank is proud to continue supporting our communities, including our students and athletes. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We have returned here to Blazer Arena. It is Greene County Tech 34, Valley View 17, as we open up here the start of the third quarter. Brad, Blazers find themselves down pretty big. Now, they have mounted some comebacks in this conference action already. They were down 18 at the half against Paragould. They're going to have to work similar magic here right now.
Yeah, that's and they've done that a lot this year. Not necessarily that much of a deficit, but they've been a second-half team for sure, and they're going to try to dig a little deeper here. This Tech team, though, is very balanced, very talented, and maybe a harder thing to do. Here's Haygood for three, and he's off, and Manchester will chase down that rebound.
Yeah, you mentioned that, and probably the other thing that, if Bo Gramling and Coach Gio and those guys over there working with these players, they probably made them aware, hey, yeah, they made a comeback against your biggest rival across town, so we're not going to lay down.
They've done a good job not letting Ridinghouse just get going. I mean, he has 5 tonight. He hit a 3 and a couple free throws, but defensively, they've done a good job on him not to let him get loose and make somebody else beat you. And that's probably their goal here in this half, is make them go to somebody else other than Kingston Ridinghouse.
The shot clock was running out. 3, faked. He'll kick it over the corner. Three-pointer going up. It is way long and loose. Picked up by Manchester, Eli Craig. Now a nice move by Ridinghouse. He'll pick up 2, and it's 34-19. Quick timeout. We'll take 1, 2, and be back here in just a moment.
Jernigan Home Security, you were never alone. May and Jernigan Security is a locally owned company serving Northeast Arkansas with nearly 40 years of experience. 24/7 monitoring, instant alerts, and a system that protects your family, your home or business, and your peace of mind. We have state-of-the-art cameras, smart sensors, access control, data, and the power to monitor your home anytime, anywhere. While you focus on what matters, let us focus on keeping you safe. Call today and make your home safer with May and Jernigan Security.
At Glen Sain,
we have returned to Blazer Arena. A quick timeout taken, I believe that one by Greene County Tech. And a 15-point game here as Eagles leading it. 6:35 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think Coach Gio didn't like the start offensively and especially defensively there. He not only – there's a nice move there by McDaniel. Not only called the timeout, but made a couple substitutions at the same time. But you see there McDaniel's footwork. He's got such great footwork in and around the basket that he's really crafty scorer.
Well, you put him one-on-one. He's isolated that close to the bucket. He's going to score every time, Brad. Craig now examines. He will drive. Fade away jumper. It is no good.
That's a good look, and they've had 2 or 3 good looks this quarter that just hasn't fallen for them.
Well, much better looks than on multiple possessions that we saw there. There's Davis after it and nearly saved it. Going to kick it over to the far corner. And right place, right time was Landon Morton as he'll knock it in off the glass, and it's 38-19.
That's just one of those that just bounced Greene County Tech's way that whole possession, and it's kind of been that way most of the night as they got a 19-point lead.
Rottinghouse, drive baseline, runs into trouble. There's Moody for 3, it's off, and rebound McDaniel. Here comes the Eagles as Cancilla will handle the basketball. Luke passes it off to McDaniel, 3-pointer up and good. Great penetration, got it out, and it is a 41-19 game.
Back-to-back possessions, you see his footwork in the post going up to score, and then a catch-and-shoot 3, and that just shows you how he can beat you from all spots on the floor.
Well, that's, I mean, what would have been lovely is having those 2 back-to-back plays for a highlight reel for you to talk about him in the pregame, because that's exactly what you said he could do. He beat you inside and outside.
Rottinghouse off there. McDaniel with 10, Cancilla with 11.
Here he is again. As time passes out to the corner 3 and good. It is 44-19, a 25-point lead for the Greene County Tech Eagles. Will take a break and be back here in just a moment.
Stories, bigger legends. Season 2 of the Final Jump Shot podcast. Available now on Facebook, YouTube, or your favorite podcast provider.
For 140 years, homeowners and DIYers have trusted Barton's for their home improvement needs. From small projects to remodels to building a home, our experts are here with the tools, knowledge, and advice to make your project a success. With 10 100% employee-owned locations across Northeast Arkansas and Southeast Missouri, delivery, installation, and free design services, Barton's is your trusted partner for every project. Visit us online at bartons.com. Build it better with Barton's.
It's 4 minutes, 26 seconds to play in the third quarter. Valley View opened up with a bucket. Coach Guillot called an immediate timeout, and since then, it has been all Tech.
Yeah, I think he got his point across, it looks like, but Carson McDaniel's another turnover there on Valley View, but credit Carson McDaniel. He hit a bucket, a 3, and then had an assist for another 3 on this end, and they've opened up a big lead here, and there's that balance attack. McDaniel with 10, Cancilla with 11, Case and Scott with 11, Banks with 8, so Morton with 4 on the floor. McDaniel again, a little floater, a little across the paint. He's got 12 now to lead Tech.
He's impressed me, man. It's been fun to watch. 3-pointer going up from way out by Rottinghouse, and he'll net it. It is 46-22. Coach Campbell's going to take a full timeout. We'll take 1-2 and be back here in just a moment.
Into the game. Is not one to brag, but actually we are. Central was awarded yet again General Motors Mark of Excellence. We have the perfect ride waiting for you and exceptional service. So find your next vehicle at a Central dealership today.
Milligan Heating and AC works to serve the Northeast Arkansas community in meeting all of your HVAC needs. Give Justin Milligan a call at 870-243-2820.
When you ask someone about their favorite show, there's a good chance it's on CBS or Fox, 2 of the most popular networks in the country. When you ask someone where they go for local news and information, they usually say Northeast Arkansas News. When you ask someone how they grew their business, they'll probably tell you they advertise with KJNB. When you add it all up, top-rated networks, local focus, and dynamic advertising, you get more than just a TV station. You'll get a hometown friend. KJNB. This is who we are. This is home.
Back to Blazer Arena. It is Greene County Tech 46, Valley View 22. Brad, a game in which it was already a 17-point deficit at the half for the Blazers, and it comes down to it 2 things. Valley View has really struggled to score tonight.
Tech basketball.
Obviously, Tech has had a lot to do with that. Tech has just proven they are a pretty much a premier team in this conference.
Well, offensively, they're just so bad. Like all five can score and score in different ways. As McDaniel misses that one, but they move the ball, they move their body. They can all shoot from the outside. They can all score in different ways. They're just so hard to guard offensively. And then I said before the game, they don't get credit for how good defensively they are, and they're showing it tonight. But Moody cuts it in with the bucket there, makes it 46-24.
To me, and we've watched them play now twice. May have been their first game of the year. It was against Ridgefield at that Classic. But they've beat some good teams. They went to some tournament up in Flippin, won it. There's a shot up, no good, out of bounds, and they say it's off a Eagle. It will be Blazer basketball. But I mean, I'm still on paper at least saying Marion's the favorite, but, you know, we're talking about during the break. If Tech can play up to snuff and come out and perform well, they've got a chance to beat them.
Well, he'll challenge them to guard them, and that's going to be a block. I think that's the right call. I think Haygood maybe didn't really sit there and take it. He may have kind of bailed out a little bit on it, but he's gonna challenge the guard them. And the thing, if they don't turn it over, if they move the ball and they shoot it well, they'll have an opportunity to get Marion.
I definitely think that's a key for them, is how well they'll be able to shoot the basketball. Marion's going to guard them as good as anybody. Marion, we've already watched play. They have got a really stellar basketball team.
Sadler McCormick set to check in, I think, for Ridinghouse after the free throw.
In the game for Valley View, number 5, Sadler McCormick.
20-point game now, 2:43 to go in the third quarter. Is a little matchup zone maybe, or just a switching man.
Drive, back out, three-pointer is going up.
One of the things they're very good at, too, is offensive rebounding. They'll go in, not necessarily for stickbacks, but they'll try to poke it out, chase it down, or get a three off that. They're going to get McDaniel. He kind of
little hook.
Yeah, a little chicken wing hook, or extended that arm on.
What's the actual call for that?
That's just an offensive foul. I mean,
there's not a specific now. Keogh wants a question.
Yeah, he wants an explanation
In
of
the
it.
game for Valley View, number 3, Cade Ingram.
I think Kenny Faulkner explained his part, and then I'm going the other way.
Yeah, well, he's got to. He's got a job to do. What'd you call it, a chicken wing?
A little chicken wing. A little flex action. Got Cody Lampkin open.
Assist, Max Moody.
All right, Tech will try to get something going here. Back inside is Morton, and it's up for 2, and back to a 20-point game. I tell you, they just so many different ways it seems like they can find ways to score.
They're very unselfish. They share the ball very well. If you put 5, 6 guys in double figures, that makes you very hard to beat, and I think that's kind of the mindset the Eagles have.
Three-pointer going up, and it's buried by Max Moody.
Assist, Max Manchester.
Very much needed there by Moody. He's got 8 now. Here's Boozer on the other end. It's off, no good. And Lampkin with the board.
It's an old basketball player back in maybe Connell. He may have played NBA, but I think in a college, last name Boozer.
Carlos Boozer played for Duke.
That's right.
In the NBA for a long time. Okay. He's got twin sons that are very good players for Duke right now.
Good Lord, is he that old?
Yeah.
That's A, why I can't remember, but B, that's showing my age.
I'm also
Carlos Boozer.
I'm also glad you're up to snuff on your college basketball, because his twin sons, one of them may be the best player in the country for Duke.
Okay.
Luke Concealer.
I was just going to ask maybe if there was some relation there. I don't think so, but actually I think there's a Tech as a coach. at the younger levels.
Number 13.
And I think that might be his son.
Kamarian Davis.
(49-31). And we're down to the final minute of the third quarter.
Cameron Boozer, there it is, right here. Marcus has pulled it up.
Okay, he sure did. Well, he's
only averaging 23 a game.
Okay.
There's Rottinghouse for 3 off that down screen. Good hustle by Craig there. Inside the Kamari on the adjust.
Oh, man, that would have been a great finish. It's an athletic move. Three-pointer going up. It is long. Rebound, and that will end the third quarter. Tech leading this one 49-31. We'll take a break and be back here in just a moment.
Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
No matter what the job calls for, contractors can count on Barton's. With your own dedicated sales representative, you'll get personalized support and accurate material takeoffs to keep your project on budget. Need flexible financing? We offer in-house accounts and financing options. Plus, take advantage of our product holding, on-site delivery, and professional installation of flooring, cabinets, and vanities. Supplying local contractors for 140 years. Visit us online at bartons.com. Build it better with Barton's.
All right, Brad, we're back here for the final quarter of action here at Blazer Arena. It is Greene County Tech leading this one 49-31. I want to make mention we were talking about Carlos Boozer and his son that's 24 points a game right now. I feel like I educated our younger crowd and audience of who Carlos is, and you educated me a little bit about the current state of college basketball, right?
I think those that know Cameron Boozer know who Carlos Boozer is.
Probably.
Cody Lampkin.
There's a big three by Max Manchester. That's his first points of the night. Turnaround jumper, and that is just tough to defend. And what a play by Landon Morton.
Big, strong kid, but shows really nice touch there to answer the call. And if you're Valley View, you can't swap buckets, even 3s for 2s. You ain't got enough time for that. You got to get stops on the other end.
Greene County Tech's number 30.
Well, and that's at least twice we've seen Morton get the ball dead center in the paint, 5 foot from the goal, and he's going to score it. That time had a little bit of more of a hook to it. You ever shoot a hook shot?
I've shot a lot of hook shots.
I didn't
make a lot of them. I would say a lot. I would say I didn't shoot a lot of hook shots.
Did you ever shoot a hook shot in a ball game?
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't think Coach White would.
Bob White would not approve of that. And I might have had more leadway than a lot of other guys.
Okay.
I knew I knew it wasn't a
that
go-to
might be the
for
limit.
me.
Yeah.
Foul is charged to Valley View's number 24, Eli Craig.
You talk about a guy like a Bob White or a Buster Campbell or
2-point basket.
I'm thinking
Tech's
Gerald
number 22,
Hudson, but those
Casey
guys
Scott,
are just
he's at the
really
line for
just,
the end
I
one.
mean, they are just bulldogs and get after you. And I think of Gio, and he's just as old school as he can be.
Missed Coach White a lot. Lost him a few years ago. I mean, there's a guy that won 700-something games in high school, and I need to try a campaign. I need to get him in the Hall of Fame. I don't even think he's in the State Hall of Fame, and he's got over 700 wins as a coach.
Yeah. Step back three by Lampkin's no good. I'll tell you another guy that I think of, and he's a little bit younger than all those other people mentioned, but I think of in that style of coaching is in this conference now, and that's Lee Wimberly.
Lee does a great job. They're currently winless in the conference, but he had a kind of tough blow to the Searcy Lions. Their best player with the kind of a freak sickness that.
Three-pointer up and good by McDaniel. Yeah, what was it called, Brad?
I think, and don't quote me on it, it's kind of a spinal seizure or something of that.
That's the way it was worded on Coach Wimberly's Facebook. He mentioned his best player. The one thing at that time when it happened, he was in good spirits based on all the things that that had happened, but had lost some movement in varying parts of his body. So obviously prayers go out to him.
And here's one thing. I know we talk a lot about coaches in the game and coaching, but you look at the post by Wimberly, how much he cares for that kid.
You just beat me to it.
And how much he loves that kid and the things he's doing for that family and that kid.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. These two guys down here are coaching their butt off right now, getting mad at kids or whatever on the floor, but it's those relationships, and there's that back door setting in.
My goodness.
And but that's why people get in this profession of coaching, because that's the relationships they want to build. Lee's as good as any of them with those relationships.
I mean, that's one of the first guys I think of when it comes to that. And the funny thing about it, and a lot of times when I would interview a lot of those seniors over at Manila, because then they, your senior year, if you've stuck it out with him that long, I'm sure you've had your ups and downs, but at the end of the day, they know how much he cares about you. And that was always the go-to quote was, I know he loves me. I know he cares about me. He might say some things that I would never say to anybody else, and he can get away with it, though. But he always, would come back and show them. And that's what's made him a very special coach. Oh, right at the buzzer.
A little awkward fadeaway. Great footwork to spin away to create room and knocks it down. And there's going to be a stoppage in play. I think he's got blood on the knee.
Well, you know what? And that's for McDaniel. That's his 17th point. Brad, I swear it feels like he's got 30 tonight.
Well, he's been involved in a lot of other scoring plays. McDaniel's got that rec league game, like that old man that you don't look at him and look like he's a specimen, but my gosh, he can score in a lot of different ways.
He's got the shirt's been untucked most of the game. He's wearing the shirt underneath, and that's not immediately who I would have pinpointed as your go-to guy, but man, he can do it. Of course, you got two other guys out there for Tech with 14 points apiece, and that is Cancilla, not a shock at all. And then Case and Scott, I feel like, had a quiet.
Case and Scott's got 14, and he's guarded Ridinghouse a lot of the night, so it shows you the trust that Gio has in him as he pulls down the rebound there. But just a guy he's kind of got that bulldog mentality, just kind of go right at you.
The point total that actually surprises me a little bit is the guy with the ball right now. That's Boozer. He's got 8. Of course, he's in and out of the ball game off the bench. But in the amount of time he's played, he's hit some big shots at some big points, and he's been involved in other ways. All right, we have a timeout. It's going to be down underneath the basket. A full timeout for Tech. We'll take one, too, and be back here in just a moment.
Whether it's your home or your business, Delta Glass is Northeast Arkansas's clear choice for superior glass products and services. Delta Glass is known for their internally produced insulated glass units, providing quick and precise replacements for most all windows. If you've just completed your dream home or a recent remodel, Delta Glass provides the most sought-after custom shower enclosures and mirrors in the industry. Storefront glazing can create an inviting professional atmosphere for any business facility. Delta Glass specializes in custom design and fabricated storefront systems for all sizes and styles. If you're in need of superior glass products and services that are second to none in the region, call Delta Glass today at 870-520-6290 or visit them on Dan Avenue in Jonesboro.
It is a 61-34 Greene County Tech lead. They have came over and played an early contest, as everybody will get out of here fairly quick and get home before the big blizzard hits. But they've come over here, Brad, and taking care of business and proving why they sit atop the 5A East.
Well, yeah, we've talked about everything we talked about. They've proven they're so balanced offensively. They got so many weapons. They beat you in so many different ways. They're very well coached, disciplined, and then we talked about what they're probably not talked about a lot about is how well they guard, and they've done that very well tonight.
What if you're Coach Campbell and Coach Tate, obviously not the performance you wanted to see tonight. What if you're them? How do you address this going ahead into conference play?
Well, there's maybe probably two thought processes. You can go in there and throw stuff and rip stuff off the wall and lose your mind if you feel like maybe your guys didn't go through the motion. But then you think back to a couple of weeks ago when Coach Calipari, after they got just blown out of the building at Auburn, he just went in the press conference and said, that's not who we are. That's a bad night. You have bad nights. Let's forget about it and let's go on to the next one. And here's the thing about the 5A East. It's tough enough each and every single night. You can't dwell on something that happened in the past. You maybe talk about it a little bit after the game, and you talk a little bit about it, what we got to correct, but you try to move on quickly to the next one, which I think is Tuesday night for them against Marion. And you can't lull on this one with going to visit the Patriots. But one thing that may or may not benefit them is, if there's any kind of weather delay, they may get the opportunity to get away from it. They may get the opportunity to work on some things going forward. If you're Tech, you kind of want some momentum. Like, hey, we're playing really well right now. We don't want leading breaks. We want to keep playing.
Well, unless the weathermen locally and across the country, and there's a three by Moody, get it really wrong, I don't see any games happening early next week. And just based on the amount we're supposed to get on top of the very below temperatures, I just don't see any games hardly anywhere being played at all next week.
Well, that's why, these two schools, the ADs, Ron Teed, Aaron Thornton, got together, and I'm not sure how much the coaches were involved in talking about it. I know that they talked about moving it up to play last night. I know Cersei and Paragould played last night. They were able to get it moved up tonight and avoid some, weather that got pushed later. Even when they made this schedule tonight, I think they were worried about being done right when it started. But the forecast is going to allow everybody to get home safely, I think. But yeah, that's why it's important to get it moved up and get it played, because you don't want another game you've got to worry about making up later on.
Well, and you had a lot of teams that moved their senior high games from Friday tonight to last night. Now, with that said, a lot of those were teams that played in a lower classification. And they already, the way that works up here, junior high plays on a different night than senior high, whereas at those lower classifications, they play on the same night. So that might have worked out for them, but you only have so many officials, and when everybody's already scheduled out, that was not going to necessarily work for some folks as well.
Yep. Wholesale subs on both teams here. So number 10, Jax Collins. Number 1, I'm sorry, that was Cade Ingram on the shot there. Webb Bracey's down there battling for the ball for
Tyler charge to Tex, number 25, Isaac
Valley View. Drake Bowman's in the game for the Blazers. And
Blazers basketball.
Austin Berry's also on the floor for Valley View. For Greene County Tech, we've got number 23, Garrett Williams. Number 10, Maddox Bramucci. Number 23, Garrett Williams. How about 14, Jax Heath. 25, Isaac Bain. Now number 21, Aiden West will come in the game for Tech. Get these guys some recognition.
Absolutely.
Get some clock.
Number 10.
The running clock rule went into effect a couple of minutes ago. Initially, it would have went into effect at the 3:14 mark, but when I think Boozer hit that three to put him into double digits, someone, I don't remember who, got called for a technical, which negated the clock running. I did not realize that was a thing.
Collins goes 1 for 2. I wouldn't either. I think they would have.
Well, Coach Gio was saying run the clock to the scores table, and the official went to him and was like, no, we're not running the clock. So I guess that is a rule. And the scorekeeper, I guess, argued with him and said, no, either I'm going to wait till the official tells me to do
Well,
it, or I know the rule.
That's one, as a clock keeper, that's your job, is
Yes.
to do what the official tells you to do.
Yeah.
They're in charge of that.
Yeah.
It may be more of a live clock deal that the game was stopped because of the clock was stopped because of that technical.
Yeah.
The free throws got it back under 30, so it technically doesn't run because it was a dead ball.
Gotcha. All right, well, we are about to close this game out. Greene County Tech is going to go ahead and win it by a final 66-40 here over Valley View. Congratulations to the Eagles as they have come in girls and boys in a 2-game sweep of tonight's doubleheader. I want to wish everyone safe travels tonight and up into this weekend and the all of next week as we've got a blizzard moving in. Our next scheduled game is supposed to be Tuesday night at Westside. I don't anticipate being there whatsoever. Brad, our next game will not be until February the 6th, in which you and the Dr. Garrett Weaver will be calling 2A3 conference action at Bay as they host a hot BIC team right now.
Yeah, they've got a couple big wins. Got Riverside a few nights ago, Corning last night, so they're on a good pace there. And as we are just about a quarter of the way with 5A action here, they're winding down the 2A3, and that's going to be a big pivotal game for seeding in that district tournament and trying to get that second seed, because I think EPC has kind of a lead in that conference, and that second seed and automatic region bid is coming up big in these conference games down the stretch for those 2A3 squads.
All right. I want to thank Valley View Athletic Director Ron Teague and the administration for having us here tonight. Also, thank you to Crystal Klein and Jacob Lamberson for being so accommodating. And I want to say this, Brad. I don't know many principals and assistant principals that get out there and do the half-court shot for a scholarship for their kids. I don't. As a matter of fact, I don't know if I've ever seen that. So, big shout-out to them. I meant to do that earlier in the ball game. So, for Brad Davis and our entire crew, I'm Ryan Fletcher saying so long, everybody.